Get ready. Get ready. What's up, Henry?
What's up, my man?
How you feeling?
Mm,
You
Another
good?
day, another dollar.
I gotcha.
Get my shit out of the depot.
Henry, you think you can do a cadet test?
Yeah, probably.
Or Blickham's, either one.
I don't care to do
Whoever
it.
wants to do it.
Yeah, it don't bother me to do it.
Did somebody say my name?
Yeah, I was saying if you wanted to do a cadet test, but Henry's got it.
Alright, 10-4.
Tell
Alright,
some,
cadet.
tell somebody to get
Let me
their.
give her
Bro, I
So
appreciate you. Just know that.
yeah, so Henry's gonna give you a test. You did pretty good. Like I said, just fucking whatchamacallit, remember the GPS will always update no matter where the fuck you're going. So if you miss a turn, blow it, keep going. Fucking it'll update to like whatever turn comes up recently, like in front of you, and you can just take that turn. There's no need to fucking take like a U-turn and fucking go back. Don't do that shit. Just keep, especially if you're in a chase. Fuck that shit. Just keep going forward. The GPS will teach you somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not turning back ever. You feel me?
Drake,
And
Drake,
hey,
you're a
what's
real
up?
one. You know that?
Yeah,
You're a fucking
oh
real
god.
one.
If you crash two in a 1050, if you crash in a 1080, do not try to fix yourself when there's other officers passing. So I forgot to tell you that. Make sure you let them pass first, and then you can fucking fix yourself. Because you don't want to try to fix yourself, and if you fix yourself and they're hauling ass at 200 miles per hour, you're gonna fuck them up. Like I see multiple people do that shit, and it pisses me off. But yeah, right. Of course.
Henry, you close by? What you telling him?
Right in front of you.
Behind you.
Oh. Hi.
All right. All right. Give me a
All
minute.
right.
I'm gonna get up here. I don't want to get plowed over by somebody. All right, let me get everything in position here. This is kind of a lengthy process the way I do it, but I promise it's good. It's not that bad. Basically, I'm gonna
Okay,
break
that's
this.
okay, fine.
I'm gonna break this into. I break it into 3 sections. The first one is we're going to walk around the department, and I want you to point out key areas to me.
Okay.
The second
Oh, we're
one,
doing the full test. Okay, okay, for
yeah.
sure. I'm ready. Okay.
Hey, just calm down. It'll be okay. Oh,
Okay.
see. Cadet test.
She on duty?
She's not. I don't know why it keeps popping up.
Simple. I think this is kind of ironic. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all good. Like I said, basically, I'm just kind of getting everything into position here, and we'll talk
Oh,
a
go
little
ahead,
bit
set
more.
yourself up.
Oh, let's see here. Where's my notepad? There it is. Okay.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Thanks, Blake. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to keep that body cam rolling and treat
No,
this
that body
thug
can't.
like a
Yeah,
criminal.
it's rolling.
Hell yeah. You need any food or water?
No, actually, I'm good on food. I just went to Vaughn's. Do you need food? I got a shitload.
No, I just went. I just picked up mad shit,
Yeah.
so figured I'd ask. All right, good luck
Thank
again.
you. I'll see you soon.
7. FT. No, that's not where I want to put that. I'll take a quick peek at you. If I can. Okay, well, that looks good. Okay.
Thomas has suspicious standoff.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in your pockets and make sure you have all
Have
your
eyes on the
gear.
vehicle. Gold colored 2-door.
Okay. I'm not sure why you have 2 class 1s, but okay.
You're taking off on me. We're gonna be in an active 1080
Yeah.
going westbound
You got a
Tower
Glock
Street
and a
with a
combat
rainbow
pistol.
colored 2-door Porsche, blue rims.
No, the Glock was a gift from James Johnson.
And
I
cars
think.
Oh, okay.
trying to turn over, right? We're
I
not
said you can always put that in your personal locker if you choose, and because, like I said, it's 11 pounds just for a gun that, I mean, or you can use it technically. A Glock is a approved weapon, so
I can
okay.
use the Glock as my primary.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Okay, bet I'll dump that off when we go through the sneak around.
Okay. But like I said,
And
basically
I
I
have my
break
armor on my.
this into 3 parts. Part 1 is we're gonna just walk around the precinct. I want you to point out any key areas to me and kind of their basic primary function. Don't have to be crazy detailed or however you want to look at it.
Right.
Number 2,
Let's do it.
we're both going to take out vehicles and we're going to go down to Port Los Santos. I've got a place set up that I use down there. Basically, the idea behind it is we're going to simulate a Mach 1011, a Code 5, and then a 1080, and then a 1070. And then after that, we'll just kind of do a routine patrol where I will let you drive around, just kind of, you know, I'll probably ask you some things here or there, but I want you to be able to interact with the public and kind of go through some of that. Okay. Any questions?
Sounds good, sir. Off the top of my head, not right now.
All right. Like I said, obviously we know what this area is, so I'm not gonna. We'll just start on the first floor here and work our way all the way up to the second floor.
10-4.
All right. Let's make a left. What's the spot right here?
So in here is going to be the evidence in the locker.
Okay. What about here?
This room is processing and mugshots and fingerprints.
If you don't know this one, we don't use it much. I'm not going to hold it against you, but if you know it, that's awesome.
I don't.
Yeah, it's identification room. If we bring multiple suspects in for a lineup, they would go into the processing room here, and then the eyewitness would be on the other side of the glass here, and that's how they get in there. Yeah, that's actually what this is. But like I said, a lot of FTOs don't teach it, so that's why I don't hold it against you guys.
Fair enough. Now I know. Through here is the cells. And then making a right over here, you have the interrogation room, which is also the other hallway.
Who's this guy down here?
That is a crooked cop.
And what's he do?
So whenever they're full of weapons that you confiscate from suspects, you give it to them so they have the ability to buy it back.
Okay, but is there any type of a weapon in particular that he buys, or does he just buy any kind of weapon?
Class 2 foremost.
Class 2, okay. Just any class 2, or have we changed it to where it's a certain type of class 2?
It's a certain type of class 2s, I believe, what's on the promo list. I'm not too sure off the top of my head which one.
That's what I'm looking for. As long as it's on the promo list, you can sell it to the crooked cop. Any craftable guns or generic class 2s like AP pistols, but like a gang 101 gun, yeah, all that shit now goes into the, into your evidence locker, and then command, you tag at command. We come down and get it and put it in the bus stash, and I'm going to sell it at the auction.
Understood. Here's the interrogation rooms where we take individuals.
Yep. And when a suspect is in there with our lawyer, are you allowed to eavesdrop?
No, absolutely not. You got to give them the space.
Yep, that's right. All right, good job. Like I said, there's only one area on this floor that I'm concerned with because the other ones we really don't use. So, like I said, it's another one of those things. I don't hold it against you. And actually, one of these rooms, I don't even know what it is.
Code 4 on that 10, 11.
Yeah, I don't even know what this room is. I've always just used it when I can't get in the captain's office or whatever. And,
Understood.
use it as an extra captain's office if I need to. All right. Yeah, this is the one I'm really concerned with. Like I said, obviously, what is this?
This is the lobby area.
Yeah,
first
main
floor.
lobby. Yep. Like I said, the press room over there, I ain't worried about that because, yeah.
So, the main reason I came to the city is
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm not about wasting people's time. I mean, like the archives are in there, but we don't ever,
Okay.
if the FDO teaches you that, great. If they don't, then whatever,
The archives is in the office room.
It's in that little room that was like when we started coming back, it was across the hall from the office. You know where you could go and stand behind the desk, underneath us.
Yeah.
The archives, there's a little room you walk in through that first double doors, and the archives are in the room behind it. Instead of going, to the right and going to the glass window, what would be the desk, you would just go straight and it takes you into the archives.
Understood. To our right is our captain's office. To the left, first door on the left. This is going to be our armory and also where we dispose of any type of narcotics. And then the second door to the left is going to be our locker room and where we change into our gear.
Okay. Where's your personal locker at? Is it in there?
It is.
Okay. Well, he said you don't have to get in it. I just want to make sure that your FTO taught you do have a personal locker and you can access it, when you're on duty. That's fine. Or just like when you go off duty, you can take all your stuff off, all your PD gear off, and put your civ stuff in there. Or take your. No, go ahead.
I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
No, you're
I don't
fine.
mean to do that.
No, it's fine.
The combat pistol that was given to me by PD.
I would put that in your locker and use the Glock.
Okay.
A lot of people. I hate the Glock personally. I absolutely hate it. But everybody else in the department likes it a lot more than. I carry a heavy pistol, but there again, everybody swears up and down by the Glock. But the thing I don't like about the Glock is I can't put a suppressor on it. And if you see here, my heavy pistol, I can put a suppressor on it. So.
Okay. But so you prefer the combat over the Glock?
I do personally, but like I said, it's
fair enough. Say less.
I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with.
I don't shoot guns. Like before PD, I really haven't shot a gun, so I don't know.
Now, in real life, I love Glocks. In head, Glocks are fucking awesome. I almost bought one, but I bought a Kimber instead.
Well, I meant in the city.
Yeah, but Glocks in real life, the reason there's a lot of PD departments use them is because they fire no matter what. I mean, you can stick them fill them full of sand and they'll still fire. They shoot underwater. I mean, a Glock is like indestructible. Okay.
It's gonna be responding to those 1013s. It's gonna be
actually, let's go ahead. We'll change over to channel 2 because way they know we're not. They know everybody knows I'm doing your test, but this way, if something would happen, we don't. You know, are not really expected to show up. All right, you can pull out of a car if you want to. Okay, you know how to open your radar and all that good jazz?
Yes, sir. That's my F5.
Use your F5 for you. So yeah, for me it's F6. And don't ask me
Oh,
what
it
the
is
difference
F5
is.
for me. It was automatic.
No,
I don't know.
that's when I teach it. I tell them it's either F5 or F6 because half the people it's F5, half of them it's F6. So I'm not sure why it's different, but it is what it is. Okay.
10-4.
Okay, and you know how to use the plate reader, right?
Yes, sir.
Like,
It's if I'm not mistaken, it's.
Here, I'm gonna pull out a car behind you. Okay, you should be able to read the plate of the car behind you now. It should be in the one that says rear.
It does. I see one.
Okay. Like I said, because
It
the one in the
says,
front is your front, one in the rear obviously is rear. Now,
yes.
on your radar, the one that says same is your front. Or no, same is your back. Excuse me. It says SME. And one that says, I can't remember what it says. It's like OPP, I think, which stands for opposite lane of traffic. So if somebody's coming at you, the top one or the left one is that lane. If somebody pulls it behind you, it's the one on the bottom or the right hand side.
Understood. Okay. Also, I know how to lock. I know how to lock plate in and lock speed.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why this went to this one, but okay, let's go back in. We're gonna go in the evidence room, and I want to make sure you can log evidence properly.
That was pretty fucking close.
Okay, I'm going to give you an item. Okay, now just put that in locker number 2, for example. You know, like scroll all the way to the very bottom. That way, when I go to check it, I can find it easy and put it back in my pockets.
Locker number 2.
Locker number 2. Good.
10-4.
Okay. Oh, let's see here.
Why do you guys have backwards, or is this just everything you guys collect here?
Do what?
You know what? Never mind. That's a stupid question. Don't even worry about it. I'm sorry.
No, no such thing as a stupid question. Okay. Uh, let's have you. I'm going to have you give me the 5 levels of force.
First, excuse me, the 5 level of force. The first level is going to be um your presence. The first
Yep.
level of force is your presence. Is how you approach and engage with the individual that you are communicating with in front of you. Your second level of force is how you communicate with the individual in front of you. Third level of force is hands on. The fourth level is less than lethal. And the fifth is lethal.
Okay, that's right. Do you know the difference between depot and impound? Why
Yes,
would
sir.
we depot versus when we would impound?
So we would impound, for instance, say we were on a 1080 and the suspect got away and it's his personal vehicle and he would want to retrieve said vehicle. However, the suspect got away. So we would impound it, making him having to come to PD. So he would have to pick it up for.
Yep, that's right. Versus depot is
Depot could be used honestly both ways, if I may. So with depot, see you say you see an idle car in the middle of the street and you just want to go ahead and depot so people can just go ahead and retrieve their vehicle from depot. Or if say we're chasing a suspect on a 1080, it's his personal vehicle, we arrest him, he does his time, he can pick up his vehicle back at depot rather than having to come down to PD personally.
Yep. Okay, spot on. Um, give me the command to depot.
It's gonna
Like
be
T/.
yeah, T/depot plus the price.
Yep, that's right.
And it would be the same thing for impound, T/impound.
You can do it that way, or you can just third eye impound, and then when the person comes to get their vehicle, you can bill them when they come and get it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay, cool.
All right. This one I'm really lenient on. I don't really care what order, but I need 1010 codes and I need to know what they mean. And yes, I'm going to literally sit there and count them on my hands. So, but you can
Please
pick,
do that.
but you can pick any 10 you want. I don't care. Like I said, you can
That's
whatever
an easy
whatever
one
you're
for me.
comfortable. Okay.
Fair enough. That's an easy one for me. I mean, I've been studying hard on this one. So we have the most highest priority call that there is, 1099, which is an officer down.
Okay.
We have 1080, which is a vehicle pursuit, a 1070, which is a foot pursuit. We have, excuse me, 10-4, which is affirmative, 10-2, which is negative. We
That's
have
5.
10-13, which is shots fired.
Yep.
10-23, which is arrived on scene.
Yep.
10-97, which is en route. 10-95, which is letting everybody know we have a suspect in custody.
One
There's a
more.
1050, 1050, which is a car crash. And then you
Yep.
have 1050 minor, 1050 major.
Yep. Works for me.
Yeah, I've been studying on those codes.
Yeah.
Oh, and a 1011, which is also the most important use, which is a traffic stop.
Yeah. Okay. What is the regular speed limit around inside the city?
It is 70 miles per hour.
It's actually 60, but unless they've changed it
Son
and I
of a
don't know about
bitch.
it. Unless
No, you're absolute. Well, is
and
it?
what about the highway? Like the freeways?
Well, no, I think you're absolutely correct. It is 60 miles per hour, and then on the freeway it should be 80.
Yep, that's right. And so I'm not gonna beat you up over it. Like I said, there's some areas I'm more strict on when I do this than others. And this part here, like I said, I'm usually pretty flexible with. Now when we get out to which All right. This is some scenarios. Like I said, just answer the best you can. Um, it is what it is. So, someone's running away with a gun in their hand, and you did not see them shoot. You did not witness it. Can you use lethal force on that person?
No, you can't use lethal force because we because I didn't see it firsthand. We don't know if the suspect was honestly just defending himself from the situation. Which
Right. This is a trick question. I don't even know why they put this in here. Because obviously, you've heard me give out orders over the radio multiple times. We have officers down and they're still on their side and they can testify to who shot them, then yeah. If the description we get from the officer on their side matches somebody we run into, then yeah, you are cleared to open fire, because
yeah,
we don't
that makes
tolerate people
sense.
shooting cops. But without that information though, or an eyewitness to the officer being killed, or whatever the case is, then yeah, you're right. Technically, you can't shoot them. So I'm going to pass it because, like I said, that's a trick question.
Yeah, in my mind,
Suspect.
I was thinking of a random. I mean, in my mind, I was
No,
thinking of like a random 1013
yeah,
call.
that's perfectly fine. Like I said, that's that one is it's I'm not a fan of it because it's too easy to misinterpret what it's actually asking. And suspect swimming in the water, can use your taser on him to slow him down.
No, sir. Taser is electrocution. He's in water. It will kill him.
That's right. Suspect is punching you. What level of force should you retaliate with?
I
What
should
number?
retaliate. Uh, level 4.
Mm, is that your best choice? Now, granted, this is a one-on-one
Oh
fight.
no.
One-on-one
Oh,
fight.
one-on-one fight?
Yeah.
No. Oh no. I will go hand-to-hand combat. Absolutely
Okay.
not. I
Yeah.
don't know if he.
That's why I changed the way I worded it, because it doesn't actually say that. It just says punching
I
you.
feel
It
like
doesn't say
everybody has
how
a
many
partner.
people. Yeah. Now,
Yeah, I
obviously,
feel like
if you're
everybody has a partner.
yeah, if you're surrounded or whatever, and you need to go less than lethal, and obviously if there's enough of them where you fear for your life, yeah, pull out your damn gun and mow them down. I will not say a word to you. Long as if they complain, I walk up to you, hey, show me the cam from your point of view, and what you're telling me is true, then I'll tell them shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here.
I do have a question, if I may ask. I'm sorry to
No,
interrupt you in the middle of this.
no, you're fine.
When you asked me about the somebody running away after shots fired, is it intended to imply like to mention that? Because if I am doing training one day with a new cadet, I kind of want to explain that during training, so they would probably not be set up for that.
The way I teach it is I teach it both ways. I teach
Okay.
it as if it is an officer down. You get to him, you get there on the scene, and he saw the suspect flee toward the north. You either A, get back in your vehicle, or you pursue on foot. You locate the suspect, and at that point, yeah, if you are confident that's the description that was given to you, yes, you are cleared to neutralize him, KOS. But the other way I teach it is if, you just pull up to, a dead body, you have no idea what's going on or anything, but you do see a man fleeing, you can chase him down and detain him. You are well within your right to do that. But
So
at the end of
basically,
the
pretty
day,
similar.
you're
Yes.
going to have to find some more, you're going to find some kind of evidence to arrest him, whether it's bullet casings that can lead to a GSR test, or you're going to have to come up with something to keep him. And if you can't, then
Understood.
you got to let him go.
Yeah, you need
The thing
actual
about being in
suspicion.
PD, we take the L a lot because our job is we have to prove everything.
Yeah, we can't just
Whether
go on a
it's
hunch.
whether it's physical evidence, or body cam evidence, or whatever the case is. I mean, we have to prove everything, and it sucks when you get to a scene, especially like a shots fired or whatever, and you know that's your guy. Your gut tells you that's your guy, but you can't find any evidence. That's aggravating, especially if you, it sucks. I've drove
Understood.
away from many a scenes like, damn it, I know that's my guy. I would bet money on it, but I don't have any evidence. And sometimes I'll even tell them, like, listen, dude, I know you're my guy, but unfortunately I can't arrest you because I don't have any physical evidence.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So in this situation that you're explaining right now, say you find the casings on the ground, and you're then able to have to do a search on the gentleman to make sure that it matches the gun.
Yeah. At that point, if you get to the scene and you find bullet casings, that's enough reasonable suspicion to warrant a GSR test. Now, we still want them to consent to it. If they don't, and you have bullet casings, then you're good, because you've got enough reasonable suspicion at that point. And then obviously, if, and you don't even have to have a GSR. If you've got bullet casings, you have the trump card, because you can detain him and frisk him at that point. And if because the difference, did your FTO teach you the difference between a frisk and a search? If they didn't, it's okay. I'll teach it to you right now. It's not a big deal. But the biggest difference is when we tell somebody we're going to pat them down or frisk them, when we go in their pockets, we're only looking for weapons, something that you would feel, right?
Sorry.
So, obviously you're in their pockets and you can see everything, but you can't use that. That's a Bible break. So,
No, understood.
When you frisk them,
sorry.
now when you frisk them and they have a weapon, now you can say, hey, I feel a weapon on you. Now I'm going to search you, because there again, you have more reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed, and then you can match, whatever. If you got bullet casings, you match them to the gun. That's good. That is considered to be enough evidence to warrant an arrest. And if you can get them to consent to GSR, that's even better. But technically, if you have bullet casings you picked up off the ground and you find the gun, then that's enough evidence to stick. So,
yes, frisk them while they're detained.
Yeah, and like I said, we don't do that a lot, but it does happen from time to time. So, like I said, it just depends. Just like, if you pull up to a suspicious handoff and, guy's sitting there giving you grief, and technically you can detain him and ask him if he has any weapons. He says no. Well, okay, I'm going to pat you down and frisk you. And so you go in his pockets and he doesn't have any weapons, but he got 100 pounds of crack on him. You can't touch him, because technically that would be considered an illegal search, because you were patting him down for weapons and not drugs. And no, you can't pat him down for drugs. You got to either catch him in the act or get him to admit to it, or you got to find another way. You can't frisk somebody and, oh, you got 200 crack on you and I'm going to no, that's, unless you caught him red-handed, then that's not going to fly. We'll get sued.
Understood. I'm thirsty. Is it okay if I drink something?
Absolutely.
All right, so that is the difference. Understood.
Okay. When is it okay to use lethal force on an unarmed person?
When is it okay to use lethal force on an unarmed person?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna say this answer, and I hope it doesn't sound really stupid. When I've heard this question. I do want to say that when PD vehicles being stolen.
Okay, that one's kind of a gray area, but you're not right, but you're not wrong. Technically, we are supposed to give them a warning to get out of the car if it's a PD vehicle. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you shoot them, I don't care. I'm not going to block you that. So technically, it would be we don't shoot unarmed people, unless that's about the only situation that will fly. So I'm okay with that answer.
Okay, because that's what I was told. Like once you give them the warnings, it's still a PD.
Yeah, after that, shoot the shit out of them.
But aside from that, you shouldn't use any. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't use it.
Yep.
If they're unarmed, there's no need to.
When should you avoid using lethal force on somebody with a weapon? So, say I have a class 1 weapon. Technically, in a hostage situation, you'd be allowed a class match. So, if they had a class 2, you would be able to use a class 2.
Yeah, you have to class match, but you can't shoot them if they have a hostage with them, because we have to.
That's right.
We have to, take care of the hostage, make sure that they are safe.
Basically, the best answer here is when somebody, you saw them shoot at somebody, or for example, and then they surrender. Obviously, they have a weapon, but they put their hands up. You know, you don't want to use lethal force in that case because they're surrendering. Now, obviously, if you don't know they're gonna, your common sense has to guide you here, because people will do anything they can to get out of going to jail. Don't ask me why. They
I've seen
have
it.
no
I've seen it
problem
multiple
breaking
times.
the law, but when the law comes fighting back, they get all pissy. But anywho, the point I'm trying to make is, if somebody that has a weapon on them, but they're not threatening you with it directly, or you don't find any bodies on the scene or whatever, you just pull up and they have their weapon out, then obviously, you're entitled to pull your weapon out if you choose to. But technically, if we end up taking them into custody, as long as they're not threatening us with their weapon or pointing at us or anything like that, or anybody else for that matter, then yeah, obviously we don't want to use lethal force. Lethal force is always going to be a last resort. And a lot of people in the city make it their first priority, but we're cops, we're not allowed to do that.
Understood.
You did that already. Okay, I think we might be ready to go get the vehicles. Okay, yep, we can go get in the PD vehicles. We pulled out, and we'll go. I'll have you follow me. You know where the Port of Los Santos is? Down there by Precision Firearms. If not, you can just follow me. It's not a big deal.
I'll follow you. I'm still trying to get used to the right now.
I got you.
Vehicle out?
You same problem I had. No, just pull your phone out and go back on duty.
That's a lot of officers down.
Tony and Crystal is a medic, so I said, we can go down there and check it out real quick.
10-4.
Just to be safe, but like I said, I'm pretty sure because he's died a couple times in just a matter of seconds, so I'm not overly worried.
How is your car faster?
I have no idea.
Put your tracker on?
All right, there you go. Now you should be able to see me.
I see you.
Hang on.
Hey, we're doing an event. Sorry.
Okay.
Leave, nigga,
That's all right.
leave.
All right, yeah, they're doing an event. Follow me. Riley, did I lose you? Not realizing I lost you.
I'm right behind you. I'm on your 6.
Yeah, okay, there you are. Okay. We're going to do a couple different things while we're down here. The reason I choose this place is because nice, easy, and square, right? You know, just simulate a mock 1080 or a 1070 and even a 1011 and a code 5. So, and I know nobody will bother me down here while I'm doing this. So that's why I chose this place. This is where I always do this part of the test. I administer it. Basically, I usually start on like a 1011 first because it's basic, and then we'll do a code 5, and then we'll simulate a 1080, and then at the end of the 1080 I'm going to turn it into a 1070, and I want you to chase me down and tase me and get me into custody. You don't have to put me in the car, but and then after, you know, it would be basically when we do the 1070s, it'd be a simulating an arrest. So, you know, obviously read my Miranda rights and all that good stuff. But yeah, you don't have to put me in the car and take me back to PD or anything like that. And just, you know, the idea is to
demonstrate the process of how it would be.
Yeah, we would go through the process of somebody that we didn't neutralize at the scene. You know, somebody that surrendered or whatever the case is. You know, we ran them down, tased them out of a car, whatever. You know, somebody where they didn't need medical attention right away. Because, you know, general rule of thumb that I teach it is, you know, if you can read Miranda rights at the scene when you get them in cuffs, that's great. And if not, you can read them on their way back to PD. That's fine as well. But the kicker is you have to make sure that they're not on their side and they're definitely not flat backed. So,
Okay,
In this
understood.
case, we're not using lethal force, so yeah, you should be able to Miranderize me as soon as you get the cuffs on me. So, okay.
Understood. Before we start, do you mind if I go in my head real quick? I have to
Now, go ahead.
do something.
Yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready.
10-4. I'll be right back. All right, thank you so much.
No problem. Like I said, for the 1011, I'm going to get in my car. And like I said, when you light me up, I'll pull over. And then, like I said, I'm just listening to make sure you follow SOP. And you can radio it in because that's why we're on our own radio channel. That way I can hear how you're radioing it in, okay?
Understood.
All right. Any questions before we get
Okay,
started?
understood. Go ahead.
Any questions before we get started?
No, I'm just gonna see how you drive, and then I'll just come up with my own reasons.
Like I said, yeah, you can make
So-
up anything. That part I don't care about. Like I said, the
Okay, I
idea is
want to
just to
see
make
how the-
sure that you understand what to do and how to do it.
All right, understood. Let's do it. Let's rock. Hotel 107, initiating a 1011 on a black and white four-door sedan heading west on Buccaneer Way. 32 is not requested at the moment. Stand by. Sir, can you turn off your vehicle, please? Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm good. What's the problem, officer?
My name is Officer Rodri. You understand why I pulled you over right now?
I don't.
You're kind of swerving a little bit, heading off to the left, heading off to the right. Just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, it's just this car has got rear-wheel drive. It doesn't do very good in the snow.
Oh, tell me about it. All right. Well, I definitely understand that factor. May I please have your name?
Henry Johnson.
Henry Johnson. All right, thank you. Can you just sit tight for me real quick? I'll be right back.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Johnson, everything checks out nice. I'm actually just going to give you off as a warning. I know the snow could be a little difficult to maneuver in. I myself am having that issue, so when I turn off my lights, you'll be able to go ahead and take off. Just be careful on driving around, okay?
All right. Thank you, officer. I appreciate it.
No, not a problem, man. Take it easy, man. Be safe.
Perfect.
How was that?
Picture perfect. And we'll do the code 5 here in just a minute. Let me finish typing real quick. Okay, we can just stay right here and do the code 5. We'll act like you've hit your lights and, you know, you're getting ready to call and just call it in and go from there.
Are you talking to me? Because I can't hear you.
You not hear me?
No, not really.
Give me a minute. All right, is that better?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Basically, you know, we're not going to have to move. You can just, you know, do the code 5, you know, pulled up behind me and, you know, radio it in just like you normally would. And then, you know, radio it in. That's code 5, you know, request your 32s or whatnot. And then how to get me out of the car and into custody.
All right, 10-4. Ready?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, you're good to go.
Hotel 107, initiating a 1011 on a, see I got a code 5 here on the name, on the tags, requesting 32s, making my approach.
All right, 32s are on scene.
Sir, can you step out of your vehicle facing forward, please? Now look into your eyes and reverse to me. Look into your eyes and walk backwards towards me. Can you put your hands up? Put your hands up.
Unfortunately, you can't while you're walking, but good idea, though.
Oh, 10-4.
It's okay.
All right, stop right there. Stop right there. Put your hands up, sir. Stop right there. Stop right there. Sir? So we have a bolo for your arrest, Mr. Henry Johnson. We're going to go ahead and take you down to PT. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. You understand these rights that they've been written to you?
I do.
All right. With that in mind, do you wish to continue talking with us?
Okay.
All right. Cheers. Thank you so much.
All right. Not bad, but I'm gonna fail you on this, and I guarantee it's because your FTO didn't teach it properly. This door,
Okay.
this part you did right. Whoops, son of a bitch. Okay, this part was right. Where you messed up was, and nobody else. This door here is your protection. Now, obviously, your partner should be covering the passenger, but what I'm getting at is, and I'm very, very anal about this. Do not give up your cover to get your guy in custody, because it's too easy for him to either A, spin around and shoot you, or B, his partner, and say your partner ain't paying any attention to what's going on, so he's got multiple people in the vehicle, they get out and open fire on you because you have no cover. Yeah, you go past this door, you have no cover whatsoever. None. And if you're cuffing somebody, you're at the mercy of anybody in that vehicle. And your partner, I'm not saying don't trust your partner. That's not what I'm saying at all, but, you know, we all do it. You know, we just get lackadaisical sometimes, and don't pay we're not the sharpest that we always are, and it should be. So, like I said, it's one of those things that it seems really, really minor, and
No, it's not minor. I understand exactly what you mean.
you should have been taught better. That
To be
wasn't on
fair,
you.
this
That
is
was
the
on your
second time.
FTO. Yeah. I'm
This
the
is the
only.
second time I'm doing it. The first time I did it was during my first test, but I actually
They
did
didn't even
not
teach
move
it to you
myself.
during your cadet training.
It not to this specific. It was my FTO. He told me that whenever we do a code 5, that we are to stand here and tell them to prick to stand here as such and demand for them to walk back to us.
Yeah.
However, he did tell me that this was my cover. He did tell me that this was my safe space. But this was the second time that I attempted it. One time in the test initially, and the second time now.
Okay. Well, and like
So
I
I
said,
understand why you failed me.
like I said, if it wasn't so important, I would just, say okay. But like I said, the idea behind it is I want to make sure you understand the mistake because, like I said, that door can be your lifeline. And say some reason something would happen, you can always roll back to the back of your vehicle. Whoops, I can't do it because I haven't got gun out. But you can always, God damn it, I'm too close to the vehicle. You get what I'm trying to get at. You can
100%.
always, except go backwards. I'm not the best roller, I'm not going to lie, and use the back of your vehicle's cover like this. But hopefully you never have to do that. But yeah, that door, as long as you're behind that door, the only way they can really, if they get a lucky headshot, because even if they open fire on you, as long as they don't get a lucky headshot, then you can return fire and hopefully neutralize them because they won't have cover.
Yeah.
But, it's no different than being on a scene. You don't walk down and see a suspect straight ahead of you. You don't just start walking toward him and with your gun pointed at him, he's going to mow you down. You would, in this case, you would, get in here, use your cover. You could Q peek him if you wanted to, or if the angle's right, then you can ghost peek or whatever you got to do to get him down. It's kind of the same thing here. Use your what you have to value your life is what I'm getting at.
No, I completely understand what you're saying, and thank you. I appreciate
Like I said,
so
in this case, like I said, I don't think you personally failed. I think that your training failed you, and that'll be something that I'm going to look on your checklist and have a conversation with your FTO that checked it off because that should have been discussed with you. And like I said, I don't hold you responsible for that. I hold your FTO responsible.
You should hold me responsible because he did tell me that the door was my safety. So I think I should be held responsible. The door, he did tell me that the door was my safety, and it's gonna be stopped. It's gonna be what stops him from being able to shoot me. But this is like literally. All right, fair enough. No, this is on me. It's not on anybody else. It's on me.
I mean, other than that, your everything was fine, and that's what I'm noting here. Other than.
So for the whole test itself, it's a fail?
No.
Oh, okay.
Other than this blemish picture, perfect technique.
Cole is a great teacher, and so is Blickums, that I can remember the two off the top of my head. But Cole for sure told me. He said the door was my safety, my barrier.
Well, it was weird. Guess who taught him how to do this?
You.
I'm pretty sure it was me. It was either me or his brother. And I think I might have been the one that taught his brother. I've taught a lot of officers on the force. They've come through my training at some point or another. And I know for a fact I am one of the hardest teachers when it comes to teaching the Code 5 because we don't use it that much. So a lot of people don't put very much effort into it. But at the end of the day, actually it's funny we talking about Code 5 because guess what? Me, Simmons, and Nathan did a Code 5 last night. Somebody was in a stolen PD vehicle, and it turned it into a Code 5 stop. And we did it exactly the way you're supposed to. I mean, it is what it is. But, like I said. It's
like muscle memory, too. Like you install it into the idea of what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to maneuver.
Absolutely. And the more you practice it, the better it is. Okay, now we're going to move to 1080, and the goal I want here is I want to hear when we change directions, what direction of travel we're going in, and when you begin the pursuit, obviously what kind of vehicle you're chasing. So, Hotel 107 and active 1080 with whatever facing, or we're traveling this way, and I'll probably.
This is going to be the hardest one for me. This is the where I failed.
Well, I'm usually lenient on cadets when it comes to this. If you're not the best driver, here, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never even made it to my cadet test the first time I made it to an officer because I couldn't drive. I'd never played, and this is OC, but I'd never played a game on mouse and keyboard, and I'm still not great at it.
Right now.
But
this is me right now.
At the end of the day, I couldn't even get to the cadet test. They fired me before I even got to the cadet test because I was so bad at driving. Did I necessarily agree with that? Not really, but they did try everything in their power to help me. So what my career path ended up being was I went to EMS to learn how to drive because I still need to be able to get places fast and get more familiar with the city. And they always told me I could come back because it wasn't like I was being fired for corruption or anything like that. And so I spent about 3 months at EMS, and then I asked if I could come back, and they said yeah. But I had to come back as a cadet and go through the cadet phase all over again, even though I knew the book inside and out. And then, I passed on the driving part this time, and the rest is history. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't worry super duper about the driving. Like I said, I just want to, and we're in buffaloes, and the reason we bring buffaloes down here is.
And we're in snow.
Well, yeah, and I will take that into consideration as well. And if I look behind you and I realize I've lost you, I will stop. Like I said, use my tracker. That's fine. I don't care about any of that. Like I said, the goal for me on this is comms, being able to communicate to, in this case, me, simulating. Obviously, I'm simulating the crim, but I'm also simulating anybody that would attach to your 1080, right? And I want to be able to
know how to communicate.
Yeah, I want to make sure you can communicate good enough to let everybody else understand it, what you're trying to get across.
Understood. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, whenever you're ready, just turn your lights on, you can start your comms, and we'll go.
Sirens or no sirens?
Nah, you don't need any sirens, just lights is fine.
Hotel 107, engaging in a 1080. I have a black and white vehicle. He's heading northwest on Buccaneer Way, requesting 32s. Occupants unknown at this moment.
Good.
Suspect made a left. He's heading south on Buccaneer Way. Suspect made another left. He's heading east on Buccaneer Way. Suspect made a right. He's heading southeast. Oops. Suspect made another right. He's heading west on Buccaneer Way. Suspect made another right. He made another right. Suspect is heading east on Buccaneer Way. Suspect continuing on Buccaneer Way, heading east. Suspect made a left. Suspect made another left. He's heading now. He's now heading west. Suspect is heading east. Hold on, I lost eyes. Never mind. Suspect heading west on Buccaneer. He's making a right. Suspect heading north. He's now making another right. Suspect heading east on Buccaneer Way.
Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, I'm getting ready to get out and get into a 10. We're going to turn this into a 1070. I want you to tase me, apprehend me, like we talked about earlier. Okay.
10-4. Suspect is still heading south. He made a right. Suspect is heading west, Buccaneer Way. Oh, it just engaged into a 1070. Suspect in progress. Suspect made a right. He's heading now He's heading north on Buccaneer Way. Suspect made another right.
Uh-oh. Good shot.
Suspect down.
Good.
Hotel 107. 1095. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to attorney. If you cannot afford attorney, one will be appointed to you. You understand these rights as they've been read to you?
I do. All right. Yep, that's good. Yeah, really good. Like I said, your comms were amazing. Like I said, your driving, I promise you, the more you do it, the better it will get. Like I said, I'm not here to beat you up over driving. Like I said, the more practice you get by yourself, the better it will get. I promise. But like I said, this part I definitely passed. Comms were spot on, even in the 1070. We got a little rocky there, right there at the end. But at the end of the day, like I said, this taser shot. Everybody misses sometimes. It happens. But the second one was spot on because I was actually going to tase you back. But you got me before
the moment I
for
saw
drawing.
you pull something, I was like, "Fuck no!" I was like, "This can't happen right now."
Yeah, I do that to every cadet that goes through there. If they miss the first taser shot, yes, I will tase you. I don't fail you, but I will tase you. And like, hey, that just keep in mind that was a gunshot, not a taser shot, and you're probably dead. So that's the emphasis behind it is making you hit a moving target.
No, I kind of.
And you only got one shot.
I saw you reaching. The moment I saw you reaching, I was like, "No, this can't happen."
Yeah, that's the whole idea is.
Understood.
All right, let me update this real quick. We're getting close.
Do your thing. Oh, do your thing.
Comms. Driving pretty solid. All right. All right. And this is on you. I didn't explain this part to you, or on me. I marked pass. Make sure before you deploy your taser, you're letting everybody know you're deploying your taser. That way you don't tase one of your own officers, obviously.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't go over that part, and that's not on you. I passed it because I failed you on that one.
To be fair, I appreciate you, but you didn't fail me. I've been told that multiple times. It was just in the heat of the moment. I was trying to get you down.
No, like I said, it's okay because like I said, I always tell you what every step of the way I've told you what I've expected from you, and in this case, I didn't do that here, and so that's on me. So it's not on you for me not telling you what my expectation was. If that makes any sense.
You're a good man. You are a good, decent man.
No, I'm a realist. That's what separates me from everybody on this force. I'm the most honest, genuine old boy you're ever gonna meet. I'm a hard ass. Don't get me wrong. When you fuck up, I will bring the hammer down on you. But if it's not your fault, then I will not do that. I will take the responsibility, especially if it's my fault. It's like we apprehended a gang boss the other night, and it took me a minute to realize who we had in custody, and I fucked up. I could have lost lives because I didn't put PD on lockdown right away. I forgot Apollo Storm was the leader of external, and yeah, my bad lack of knowledge. Well, it wasn't lack of knowledge, stupidity is what it was. And thank God I realized it fairly quick who we had in custody, and then I was able to, to right the ship. But yeah, I could have lost a lot of lives that night, or we could have lost him because Life for Life would have played. But, and I put everybody in a circle. And I said, guys, as your commanding officer, because I was the highest rank in the city, I said, I failed you. I fucked up. And everybody's like, what do you mean, Henry? I said, as soon as I said, I knew we had Apollo Storm in custody, and I know he's a boss. I said, but I didn't lock down PD immediately. So for that, thank you guys for not getting took hostage. I said, but that's on me. That I failed you. I fucked up. I said, and I need to do better. I said, thanks you guys for understanding. But at the end of the day, decisions that I make or I don't make can cost lives, and I value life. You guys' lives mean way more to me than you'll ever know. And, unfortunately, I make mistakes though too. I'm not perfect. So. But yeah, same thing here. Like I said, you didn't do that because I didn't tell you that was what was expected. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, yep, you read my Miranda rights. So that's a pass. You know how to go in somebody's pockets and take illegals, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to make you do that. It seems kind of redundant. And we do have to get back in the car one more time because I forgot to have you do a pit maneuver on me. So we can go do that right now.
10-4. To be 100% honest, this would be the first time I've ever trying it.
Okay. Well, shame on your FTO because, you should be doing this. But that's okay. If you want me to teach it to you real quick, I will.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
The idea behind the pit is basically you're not trying to crash them, so to speak. You're trying to spin them out.
Trying to tip them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to spin them out. So ideally, pit speed around the city is
100 miles per hour.
100
the city?
80. It's 80, but if you've been chasing somebody a while and you can't quite get them down that slow, you can radio and command will approve a pit at 100 or less. Anything over 100, I'm not going to approve unless you're out on the highway. But with that being said, the idea is you just kind of barely want to tap this back quarter panel, and hopefully it'll spin me out. And like I said, if you've never practiced it, I'm not going to hold this too hard on you. But
shit, I'm willing to give it a try.
But the big thing that I'm looking for here is, and like I said, if you don't know this, say something, because this way I can teach it to you. And because at some point you're going to have to start teaching this probably. So I want to make sure you understand it completely. When you're out there in a 1080 pursuit, 30 seconds after the pursuit begins, you can request a pit timer, right? You probably heard people on the radio request pit timer, either, command or high command, or, if you only got a sergeant or whatever, somebody can approve the pit timer and say, okay, pit timer started 2 minutes. And if it's me, say you're riding in my car, you'll hear me say, hey Siri, set timer 2 minutes. No, not now, you dumbass. And then, as they're asking for updates, I can just make it a little left and eyeball my phone, which I know that's OC, but I'm just trying to explain to you how I do the situation. Okay, minute 30 on pit, 10 seconds on pit. And when I hear the timer go off, you'll hear me say, okay, clear the pit when safe to do so. Now that part's important because obviously if you're way over pit speed, I don't want you pitting them. I don't want them to say that we broke the rules, we cheated, or any other bullshit that they can come up with that would void an arrest if we catch them. Because that's aggravating, when our officers don't follow SOPs and we have to let suspects go because we didn't do it right. I'm all about doing this job the right way. So with that being said, after you've pitted, say it's unsuccessful, wait 15 seconds and you'll probably hear a command member or somebody say, okay, you say call out, pit unsuccessful. All right, and then command will come back, pit 15 seconds. And then your 15 seconds up, they'll say clear for pit again. And if you're successful, then you get on the radio, pit successful. And then try to box, usually we try to box them in when we pit them successfully, get everybody to, just make a box around the suspect's vehicle, which we're not going to do that because with one, we only have 2 cars, but you've seen us do this maneuver. I mean, it's not rocket science.
I've seen a couple of them on patrol, so I kind of
Okay.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, as long as you understand what I'm saying, and then we're good. And then,
I do have a couple questions, if I may.
No, absolutely. Ask.
So, when you're engaging in a 1080 off rip, 30 seconds in, you're allowed to ask for a pit timer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Especially if you got like somebody in a really, really fast car, just say, hey guys, I need a pit timer started already. This is a really fast car and I'm going to lose this guy. And
all right, 10-4.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, they say no, and at that point it's out of your hands. You gotta wait. But if you tell me that and I make the decision, I'll tell you, hey, go pit timer started. Now you're still gonna have to chase him until the pit timer's up, but at least maybe I can make your job a little easier and shave a little bit of time off, because you're in a Buffalo and they're in a bronze, stock level car, which will still run away from a Buffalo. So it's one of those things that I get it. So I will bend the rules from time to time on stuff like this because I want us to have a chance. And you know what? If they get away, the Crims are dumb. They always give us more chances. Don't ever take it to heart. It is what it is. Like I said, we're designed to fail. Long-term fail. Do we always fail? No. But in the grand scheme of things, I mean, look at it from this way. I mean, because they can be sitting in there and draw their class 2 in their lap, and we have no idea what they're doing because they're behind tinted windows. You get out, and before you can react, they shoot you in the head. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. And yes, that is extremely aggravating. So if there's a few times where I can kind of bend the rules to help us a little bit, not necessarily break them, but bend them just a little bit, so we have a fighting chance, then I'm one guy that will do that. I don't do it very often, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure the arrest is by the book, and it's going to be a good arrest if we catch them. But that's not enough to void an arrest that we started the pit timer a few seconds earlier or whatever the case is. That won't hold up. I've never had that bite me in the ass, and I don't plan on it ever starting to. So
understood. So by the book is 30 seconds after 1080 that you could request a pit timer.
Copy.
And the pit timer is 2 minutes, you said?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. And obviously, you're not going to chase me 2 minutes. You don't even have to wait 30 seconds. As soon as we take off, we'll just act like the chase has been going a little bit. Whenever you think it's safe to pit, say, getting ready to call out, say, going for pit. And because that tells your secondary guy. And the reason calling out that you're getting ready to attempt the pit is because in case maybe you spin out or whatever, your secondary guy will automatically slide into primary, and then the third guy will, if you have a third guy, will take into second. Basically the line just moves up. It's just kind of just like a ladder. Next step up, next step up, next step up. And then whenever everybody passes you, then you can recover your vehicle and join the back of the pursuit. And then and we just keep this going until we get the guy. Because 1050s are going to happen, but just when the big thing is when you spin out or crash or whatever, just stop. Let everybody that's in the pursuit pass. That way you can take your time, get back on the road, because you can follow everybody's tracker and follow the radio comm. So it's not like, as long as somebody's got eyes on them, they're not going to get away. That's the big thing. You don't have to, oh my God, I fucked up, they're going to get away. No. If you got especially you got a big long line of officers on this 1080 pursuit, in this case the numbers favor us, and we're usually pretty successful. Usually when they get away, it's when we only have 2 or 3 cars chasing them, and they've got some kind of 101 or something that's just stupid, or somebody that's just really, really good at driving, because that happens too. And they get away. The vehicle gives them the edge to get away. And
I do have a question, if I may.
Sure.
What happens when you're on a chase and you're trying to do a pit maneuver? Oh, actually, you're just on a chase, and then you have buddies if you have friends of the suspect in a different vehicle trying to chase you down.
Okay. The way I handle this is if I'm not primary in this chase, I will break off the chase and you'll hear me call out a radio. You guys stay on point. I will deal with this guy. And then, yeah, I ram the fucking living shit out of him. Any
Okay, 'cause
rules
I've seen
go
this
straight
multiple
out of the book
times.
because he's trying to insert third party into the scene, which is technically bannable. So,
Okay.
yeah, if he wasn't not part of the original scene and we have somebody drives up, you know, you guys call out, hey, black two-door car coming up behind following the pursuit. Now, if he just wants to follow the pursuit, okay, whatever. I don't get that upset.
But
But
if
yeah,
he's like
when he's
tapping
starting,
the
yeah,
cars
when
of the
he's
vehicles, yeah.
trying to interrupt the pursuit, pitting police vehicles or shooting at cops or whatever, yeah, I will break off at the pursuit and I will deal with this. I tell you guys, I will deal with this guy. You guys stay on point. And then if I need to update you on what's going on, I will do so.
Okay.
But you know, the
Okay.
idea behind it is get somebody back there to deal with him or her, and the main part of the force stays on the guy that you're chasing. And then if I can get him dealt with in a fairly quickly manner, maybe I can flip his car or whatever, I will rejoin the pursuit from the back and let you know, hey, I'm back here again. And like say he flips his car and comes back, then I'll deal with him a second time. I mean, like I said, my job at that point is to keep him off of you guys in any way possible. Because, yeah, technically, yeah, the rule book goes out the window because, yeah, that is technically bannable third party in scene. That's what Han was talking about today, was external third party in scenes on us last night. Just showing up and just inserting themselves where they didn't belong. You know, we wasn't even dealing with them, and they just show up and mow us down. Yeah, that's not allowed.
But, fair enough. All right. So if I understand this correctly, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this pit. I'm going to call out a 1080. I am going to request a pit after 30 seconds, or at least for the purpose of the training, I'm just going to call out for pit timer.
Yeah, and I'll just immediately say a pit timer granted, and then you can move into, you know, okay, moving into pit position, and then when you're ready to go for pit, try to pit me. And like I said, just try to spin me out. Like I said, the idea is not to play bumper cars. And sometimes it happens. If you hit them too hard, you always just let them go and say, hey, I pitted them too hard, let him go, and then let him take off again, and then you can chase him again. Because, yeah, it's one of those things I don't like voiding arrest because we don't do it right.
Correct.
Like I said,
obviously. If I fail, I'll let everybody know. I'll communicate.
Yeah, just
that
say, hey,
fail.
pit unsuccessful.
Wait 15 seconds.
Yep, wait 15 seconds. I think you got this.
Let's do this. I'm
all right.
I'm fucking ready, I think.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Hotel 107, and engaging in a 1080 on a black and white four-door sedan heading east on Buccaneer Way. He just made a right, requesting a pit timer.
Okay, pit timer started.
Suspect made a right.
All right. Pit timer is expired. You're clear to pit. Safe to do when do so.
10-4. Suspect's heading west on Buccaneer Way and initiate pit. Suspect made a right. He's heading north. He's made another right. He's heading east on Buccaneer Way.
A little bit more toward the back.
Pit failed. Pit failed. And attempting second.
That was better. There you go.
That was better? The second one was
yeah,
better?
The second one was definitely better. You actually spun me out a little bit. Like I said, and keep in mind, we're not going very fast, so you're not going to spin out super fast. You may not spin all the way around. The idea behind it is you want to, just like a real police maneuver, you know, you want to, if they're going east, you want to spin them out to where they're going west.
Okay.
And then get them boxed in. But it doesn't always work out that way. And like I said, it's not going to pit the best because we're going slow. The slower you are, the less spin you're going to get. The higher the speed, the more spin you're going to get. So, but no, you passed. Like I said, the comm was perfectly fine.
Okay, perfect. Because I
And the
understand
maneuver
that you gotta
itself wasn't
communicate about,
horrible.
yeah.
Like I said, it's
Okay.
just remember,
Fair
you just
enough.
want to try to barely tap that back quarter, like in the Buffalo. You just want to kind of barely tap right behind the right wheel well, or any wheel well. It doesn't matter right or left, and that goes for
Okay.
any car. You know, the first one you kind of hit me
Understood.
more up in the door, and that's why it didn't work as well. You know, keep in mind that there's physics involved when you do a pit maneuver. So,
Okay.
you know, general rule of
Understood.
physics, as you're applying energy into something, it's going to go wherever the energy pushes it to. So if you push it at its weaker point, which is back in the back, that's why we pit back there. It's weaker back there behind where there's not really a frame. You know, it's just plastic or whatever. Where up in here in the door, it's a frame. You know, your frame of your
So
vehicles.
like behind the rear tire, like
Yeah.
in between the bumper and the rear tire.
Yep. That's ideal.
All right.
It doesn't, I mean,
Okay, that's ideal.
obviously if you miss your mark, and okay, it happens, especially if you're going super fast, because the faster you're going, yes, the harder it is to hit your mark.
Yeah. I see that.
So, but at the end of the day, you know, it's ideal to hit it there. Okay.
All right. And my communications, you said, was okay while in the process of trying to pit.
Yep, your communication was fine.
10-4.
Okay, I think we might be. All right. All right, we can go back to PD. We're done with cars. So, here. Here, I'm just going to depot this one.
Wait, don't depot it yet. Don't depot yet. Depot this one.
Oh.
Yours is in better condition.
You want me to depot that one? I mean, you could have depoted it. Oh, you depot it. You need practice.
No, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you heard me. I saw you on your...
Yeah, no, I couldn't depot because I was off duty. Here, actually, I'm going to let you drive me back. Get in there, I'll give you some keys.
Yeah, this car is in much better condition.
Do you need me to mark how to get back to PD for you?
I want to say no. I need to get it. I need to understand how to do it.
Okay. It's all right. We're in no hurry to get back. Just do the best you can. That's all anybody can ever ask.
10-4.
When we get back, there'll be a couple more small things that we're going to talk about, and then I'll let you know how you did.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, most of this is going to have to do with like processing and MDT. And I'm going to look at an MDT that you wrote and give you my 2 cents on it, because I'm kind of the MDT king anyway.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but until I came into the department, hardly any supervisors plus ever audited MDTs. It was extremely rare. And then I come in and I make corporal. I didn't do it a whole lot as a corporal, but when I got to sergeant, man, I mean, I fucking hammered down on MDTs. Because they weren't as good as what you guys are used to now. But that all started with me.
No, I like the idea of having a nice organized end report.
Yeah. Because, see, I go through there and I audit not only your MDT, but I audit your evidence locker to make sure that what you say is in there is in there. Because if it's not, yeah, what do you think that looks like? Corruption.
Suspicious as hell.
Yeah. And you're going to have to explain to me where that evidence is. And if you can't, then yeah, I got to notify Pepis, and IAA is going to be up your ass. You don't want that. You'd rather have me up your ass than IAA, I promise.
That's true.
But, you know, it's one of those things that, I mean, as a lieutenant, I audit a lot of things in this department. I mean a lot. And a lot of people have no idea that I'm even right behind them. You know, because a lot of times I do it late at night when there's not a whole lot going on in
I
the city.
remembered. I'm sorry. I'm so
No, you're
sorry.
fine. Go ahead.
I got excited. I remember where PD was. I didn't even need GPS.
There you go.
That's
And
so
see,
stupid. I'm so sorry.
no, you will. Like I said, the more you practice, the better it will get for you. That's why I told you when we was doing the Mach 1080, the driving part. I'm not. You can just take this up there and put E. We can depot it. We're done with it. Oh, you ain't got to repair it. Don't waste your money. Just go into the spot to your left. Whoa. All right, now flex E, and it'll depot it. There you
Yeah.
go.
Wait, hold on 2 seconds if you don't mind.
Nope, you're fine.
I'm sorry. My
No, no, you're
I'm
fine.
getting so fucking annoyed. My cats are fucking ridiculous right now.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to look and see a mugshot that was done by you. If not, then I'll just have you do one of me. It's not that big a deal.
Actually, is it okay if I go ahead and do one of you?
Yeah, we'll just do one of me. That's fine.
I like that idea. Because for some reason, I have an issue copying fingerprints.
Okay, well, we can work on that. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is, you know, I'm going to be a suspect. You're going to take a mugshot and you're going to process me. So you're going to mugshot and fingerprint me and then get all that information and anything illegal I would have on me. Because all three of those pictures need to be attached to the mugshot, right?
All right, sir. From this point on, I'm just gonna scenario you are my suspect, okay?
Yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, you can put me in cuffs if you want. That's fine. I wasn't going to take it quite that far, but I like your enthusiasm.
I want to stay consistent.
No, hey, like I said, more power to you.
All
I
right,
like
sir.
the enthusiasm.
10-4. All right, sir. Just for the safety of everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and search you and confiscate any weapons that you may have on you.
Okay.
All right.
Like I said, you can take them if you want, or what I usually do before I take them is while I'm in their pockets, I go ahead and I get them all where I can get them in a screenshot and just attach it. Like I say, for me, I'm gonna go to your emails real quick, and you should see one I did yesterday on Zip.
Okay.
And there's 3 pictures. One's his mugshot. 2 is his fingerprint. 3, this is what he had in his pockets. And then once you have all that information there, you can upload it. And then if you want to take it out of his pockets, you can. Or you just get a picture of it in his pockets because that proves that was in his pockets. You just didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Like it wasn't anything corruption of any sort.
Yeah,
But at
exactly.
this point in time, I'm in your pockets. I have a photo of you. A photo of your weapons. I'm going to leave it there for the purpose of training. And I already took a screenshot of it. So you're good to go on that.
Okay, so get my fingerprint.
Just stand up against the wall, sir, if you will.
You know you got a fingerprint scanner, right?
I know I have a finger. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can do it however you want. And the reason I like the fingerprint scanner, go ahead and use it on me. Just let me know when it's done.
It's done.
Okay, now your screen probably went kind of a dark color, didn't it? And the box. Okay, yeah, take a screenshot of it, but don't close it yet. Now take your mouse and start in the top left-hand corner and drag it down over all that writing where it's got my fingerprint ID, my name, citizen ID, and that should all turn blue. So when it does, hit Control C.
Stop it. I've been doing it through the e-scanner right here.
Yeah, that's silly. And then now you're ready to go over to your mugshot and your email, and you can create a new post. What I do is I don't worry about the title yet. Go down to the next one and then right mouse click, or you can hit Control V. You can right mouse click and hit paste, or you can hit Control V and it will automatically paste that picture in there for you.
Did you want me to do this real quick so
Yes.
you can see it? Okay,
I would
so
appreciate it.
once I go to Discordia, I won't be able to talk, just so you know. Give me 2
Okay.
seconds.
Yep, that's fine. Just whenever you're done or you have questions, just come back and I'll answer them. Or
You almost got me. Go back up against that wall.
no, that's fine.
Go back up against that wall. You almost got me. 2 seconds. I need a picture of your face. All right, now we're coming out. Okay, sir, you are uploaded and you are active and dangerous.
Okay. Not bad. Picture and the fingerprint picture are good. You're missing the evidence one that you would have took off of me out of my pockets. But if you can always just attach it as a comment too. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But I want you to scroll down just a little bit, and you should see one for Tina Tina that I did yesterday. Let me know when you get there.
I did. I saw it. It had all 3. I was
Well,
questioning
okay,
whether I
all
should put
3.
that
But
in the
see how the
mugshot.
format is much more. If you Control C on that fingerprint, you can just right mouse. Like I said, once you have that fingerprint up on your eyes, just hold down your left mouse button and turn all that writing inside of that square where it says print ID, all that in that middle square, because you got kind of like two rectangles and then a bigger rectangle. We'll just call it the bigger rectangle. Hold down your left mouse pad and then drag it all the way like diagonal until you cover all that and it turns blue. And then on your keyboard, hit Control C. That's copy. And then you can come back over.
It came up that way, but I backspaced it because I thought it was a certain format. I thought
No,
the
no.
way that I did it was the format.
Yeah, and
I
then
was wrong.
yeah, once you get, then come back to your emails, and then like I said, skip the title for a second and hit Control V because the title is just your suspect's name. So then hit Control V, and it's going to give you that information anyway, underneath the fingerprint ID, and then you will, see, it's so much neater and easier to read than how you did it. Like I said, I mean, technically the information is there other than the picture of the evidence you took, which I'm not going to beat you up over that because technically you didn't take anything off of me. But, I mean, you get what I'm kind of getting at.
No, 110% the organization is key because it's easier to read.
Like I said, and it doesn't help. Yes, I'm paperwork oriented and OCD with it.
No, that's perfect because that's exactly what I want people to expect from me when they see my work. I want them to be able to read it and be like, oh, bam, easy, 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 easy.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to assume you've processed me, and I decided I wanted to lawyer up. So I need you to walk me through the process of what to do now. We'll assimilate. I'm in the cells. I've lawyered. I want a lawyer. I've told you I want a lawyer. So what do you need to do to make that happen?
So now I need to go to Discordia and request a lawyer and wait for one to respond.
Yep, that's right. But how long do you have to wait for?
If no one responds in 15 minutes, then I'm going to go ahead and process him.
Yeah, go ahead and find and jail them, and they can let them know, hey, you can always, hire an attorney at your own cost and challenge your case in court that way. They have the right to do so. But after that 15 minutes, you're not on the hook anymore.
I do have a question. It's probably not related to this training, but so I saw yesterday that there was this whole issue with plea bargains and sending a suspect out to jail that it took quite literally 50 minutes. That's 50 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
But so that because of how long it took for a plea bargain, did that cut the time of the suspect?
Yeah, basically what we do in that situation when we fuck up that bad, we count the time that they're waiting as time served.
Well, it wasn't a fuck up. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it wasn't a fuck up. It was just a discussion between the lawyer and the police officer.
And that's up to the officer and the lawyer who's working out the plea deal to, if the officer wants to show some leniency in that case, they can. Like I said, I teach every cadet that you more often than not are going to be judge, jury, and executioner out there. You say, well, what do you mean by that? When you're out there on your own patrol or on your own scene or processing your own suspect or whatever, it is okay to work with the crims. It's okay. Now, with that being said, Rasta pasta is always key. So the better the Rasta pasta, the more lenient on the crims we are. We work with them. Now, you got somebody that just won't shut the fuck up and just completely showing disrespect to you, and you want to lay the fucking book on them, I will not say one motherfucking word to you because I hate that shit more than anybody probably on this department. If that's what they deserve, then give it to them. I am okay with that. And if they're giving you too much grief, you come and get me or radio for a Command Plus member, and somebody better show up and help you out. Because if they don't, then you let me know and I will deal with it for you.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been a cadet for 3 weeks, and I've seen the most disrespectful and the most compliant. So I can definitely understand that frustration.
I mean, like I said, the idea here is this 5M. We're all here to have fun, right? I get it. But at the end of the day, there's a Bible in place for a reason. Our SOPs are in place for a reason. And it's not just there to be there. It's there to protect us from ourselves. And the Bible is there to protect the crims from themselves. And at the end of the
Yes,
day, we all want to have a good experience, but when you're being a shitter, fuck yeah, I ain't got nothing. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I got better things to do. And if you feel it's to the point it's bad enough and you need to make a prayer, make a prayer. Send it up. And I've sent many
understood.
prayers up saying, I'm not sure if this is a rule break or not. If it is, that's fine. If it's not, just tell me it's not, because I'm unclear on what I think is right versus wrong here. And, the gov doesn't get mad at you if you do that. If you're not sure, just tell them when you open the ticket, hey, I think this possibly is a rule break, but I'm not sure. And whatever you say, I'm good with. And let them look at your clip, and
Understood.
they'll let you know, like, hey, it's a shitty situation, but technically it's not a rule break. Okay, I'm good with that, because but
Understood.
if it's something I definitely know is a rule break, like exploiting or some shit like that, then I just put it in the ticket. Hey, this dude's exploiting. Here's the proof. Handle it, and they usually do. So, okay, you know how to find somebody?
On the MDT, yes, sir.
No, like just a fine. Say my fine is
Oh, do I
10K.
know how to? Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Did
Okay.
Yes, sir. I pulled out my little mechanism.
Yep.
I use their ID number.
Yep.
I select the person. I process the charge, and I want to make sure though, however, before I process the charge, that they have enough to pay the charge because we don't want to
Yeah,
put anybody in the negatives.
that's correct. All right, and you know how to jail.
Correct.
How do you jail?
T/jail plus uh the ID number plus the amount of months.
Yep, that's correct. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, I gotta find one of your MDTs here and see.
Oh God.
Actually, I want to say I thought you wrote one a couple days ago that I remember looking at it. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, I look at a lot of this stuff, so some of it kind of runs together.
It was probably the one with Super Mario and Fast Money. That was probably the latest one that I wrote.
Here, actually, I'm going to do this a different way. It'll be easier. What's your CID?
It's going to be F AAA 80, 8348.
8348. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's get an incident number here. Okay, what's this one? 1055. 1055. Okay. Sponge 10-9 IPD. So Sam Smith, Bleecker, and Jack Lowe suspect open fire on officers.
If I may, sir, with all due respect, I would say 1102 is the latest one that I did.
1102? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 1102. This was probably earlier in the training.
Okay. Yep, that's perfectly fine. All right. Well, basically, when I'm looking at these, there's 4 things I'm really, really looking for. Obviously, a decent summary doesn't. I'm not going to sit here and make you write a damn novel. We're not authors. Okay, granted, the MDT is a legal document, but like I said, it shouldn't take you an hour to write the damn thing unless you have like 3 or 4 suspects all in one MDT, which in this case you have multiple suspects. So yeah, it would have took you a little longer. I'm okay with that. Now, the first thing I'm looking for is suspect needed medical attention. Okay, good.
Yeah.
If they do need medical attention, document where we gave medical attention. Did we give it at the scene, or did we bring them back to PD and give medical attention, or did we have to take them to
We'd arrest
pillbox?
them.
So, like I
Well, no,
said,
from
that
my understanding, from what I've seen, you brought them back to PD, request
okay.
medical
But
attention.
what I'm saying is that needs to be documented in the report. If it goes to court, you know, you just say, well, we gave them medical attention. Well, you know, a defense lawyer can say, okay, well,
Oh,
where'd you
okay,
do it at?
understood.
Because if you can't prove that you gave it at a certain spot, then you can't, how can you prove that you did it at all? Makes sense?
100%.
Okay, suspects were read their Miranda rights. Okay. Where did we read Miranda rights? Did we read them back at PD? Did we read them at the scene? You know, just little bitty things. You know, these things are
Okay.
minute and silly, but like I said, there
They're
again,
not.
we have to be able to prove where we did it. That way we can prove that we did do it. Just writing it on there says, yeah, that ain't gonna fly. And like I said, I'm not trying to beat you up. This is constructive criticism.
Understood.
Okay, you can document if you offered them food or water. I'm okay with that. That's not required, but okay, offer and processed. Okay, I'm good with that. All right, Mario declined his right to an attorney, pled guilty, and was then fined and sentenced. Okay, good with that. Fast Money requested his lawyer and took a plea deal, pled guilty, and okay, I'm okay with that. I can live with that. All right, Fast Money, you know, okay, there's their charges. Okay, I'm good with that. I would like to see you put a little bit more spacing in between like charges after you finish putting it in, like press enter like 2 times or 2 or 3 times, it doesn't matter. Just kind of make it a little easier to read.
A little bit more differentiation.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not that big a deal. It's, you know, the way I teach it is, you know, kind of, and the reason I teach it that way, because my idea is I try to make this easiest to read as possible without clutter. Like I said, this is not bad. It's just got some clutter down here because, you know, like I said, I blame teaching on this one, but suspect description, you got them separate, good. Fingerprint IDs are separate, good. And you can definitely.
Are you looking at 1102?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking at, when you have multiple suspects, you definitely have to identify each suspect. Like in this case for fingerprint ID, you identified Super Mario, there's his print ID. You don't have to put his citizen ID and all that in there. In this, you just only need his fingerprint ID. That's it. And same for Fast Money. Yeah. Weapons confiscated. Okay. Yeah, I think I put a comment on this one because I remember reading it now. Anytime they have illegals, whether it's weapons, drugs, whatever, we always document it. Even if we sell it back to them, even if it goes to the crooked cop or not, we always document what that weapon is. And you say, well, why is that?
No, it's good to know.
Reason is one, we can prove that we had a weapon to begin with, because this line here, this items confiscated, should match the picture that you took with your mugshot of what's in their pockets, right? So I should be able to look at that and say, okay, he had, I don't know, no limit M82, just for example, which I know for a fact that is a gang craftable gun. So we would take that and put it into evidence.
Yeah.
And that should have been documented on there, if like handcuffs or whatever. And then, you know, and if you choose to give it back, that's fine. Just at the end of it, after you list everything, okay, like, no, you know, or say they have a case 101 gun or a case gun. Okay. You know, the gun should be listed and then in parentheses, right, sold to crooked cop, and then close parentheses. Okay. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, but just document that we saw the gun, we had it. Or, you know, if they choose to sell it back, just bought back from me for $50K in sales. I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine. But we have to document the whatever it is, whatever illegals they have on them. Even if we give them back, we still have to document that they do have them. And if you want to give them back, that's fine. I mean, like I said, I give people back their shit all the time. But at the end of the day, if it's illegal, I still document it. Now, if they don't have anything, then obviously you can put.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, if at the end of the day, if they don't have anything legal on them, then that evidence, you still got to attach the locker number, which you did, but you can always, in that items confiscated, just put NA. And that's what you did in this case. But yeah, that one shouldn't have been NA because you had guns that they sold to the crooked cop or whatever. But like I said, use it as a learning experience. And then you would space down a few more times. All right, there's fast monies. The way I do this is, I would put fast money, fine 70K, and then space barred a couple times and put Super Mario, fine 100K, and then enter a couple times down and then put the time. In this case, fast money, you type it out again, 25 months, space bar a few times, and then Super Mario, 40 months. So, like I said, it's not bad. This is honestly, it's a cadet MDT is what it is. And that's okay. So now I
understand the organism that you're looking for.
I'm going to let you see one of mine, and this kind of gives you an expectation of, like I said, I'm not going to fail you by any means. Let's see, what's the locker number on this one? Type in 1115 in incidents. Because this is kind of a similar situation, multiple suspects. Like I said, we're not really focused so much on the summary in this case because
1115.
Yes, 1115.
That's mean.
You should say multiple
Curry.
Really?
Oh. Okay, 1115. Okay.
Yeah, 3 1s and then a 5.
Yes, sir. I see what you're saying.
Okay, now and as you scroll down, see how there's nice big spaces in between all the different segments. How it's very, very easy to read. In this case, both of these guys got charged and took the same exact plea deal. So that's why in the fine and time, I don't have it separated because it was the exact same. And I documented that it was a plea deal because obviously if you look at their crimes, yeah, it's obviously way more than what I charged them. So, and there again, the fingerprint ID, put it in there and then tag it to each one. And then the suspects, which you did all that. So yeah, you got that part right. We just got to space it out a little bit for you. And one thing your MDT did not have, see down here at the bottom, there you should see like pictures, or in mine, some reason it's showing numbers.
In the gallery. Yeah.
Your gallery. This one here is super important because the KPAD MDT is what the DOJ uses if it goes to court. And this is tying all your evidence together. So basically to do this, all you do is hit gallery, then hit view gallery, go over to your emails, and any pictures you took, just right mouse click on them and tell it to copy link. Then you'll come over here under view gallery and tell it to add link. And then control V. And it will put in the link in there and tell it to upload, and it will show up down there in your gallery. Then you right mouse click on the picture down there and tell it to upload, and then it will show up in the gallery. And this is for any, like I said, you should see 5 pictures here, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you go over and would find this in the emails, you'll see 5 pictures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somebody screwed me here because whoever took Rocky's mugshot didn't put his fingerprint in there, but that's okay. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So it's part of having multiple officers sometimes working on the same thing. But you kind of get the idea, right?
No, yes, sir. I do.
All right. What'd you say yours was? 11 what?
1102.
1102? Okay. Because that's the one.
Right now, there's no photo. Oh, there's no photos.
Yeah, there's not any down there, but that's okay. Like I said, that's honestly, your FTO should have checked it and they failed you. And I don't hold. Oh, whoops. God damn it. 02. All right, that may be it. I just got to look over and make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. You passed. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I think your driving will get better. Like I said, your code 5 is the only thing I failed you on, and that was because you gave up your life and like I said, I didn't beat you up over it because you didn't know any better. And I blame that on the FTO, and I will take care of that part. And your MDT, like I said, just got to make sure. Only thing I documented on that was you got to make sure that we have the spacing better that we talked about, and then make sure you get the gallery down there in the K-pad. Other than that, everything was really good. You're very knowledgeable. Like I said, you know your shit for the most part as a cadet. So that's definitely, you got a bright future ahead of you. I do honestly believe that. And one thing to always keep in mind is if I'm on duty, you're welcome to come to me at any point in time and ask anything you want. I'm considered to be one of the smarter people in the department, and I'm probably the most SOP oriented guy in the department other than Peppas, which, my goal is to get to IA. That's what I want to do. That's something I'll be very, very good at, is internal affairs. But, I got to get to captain first again, and then, but we can go upstairs and I'll make some changes to your stuff, and we'll get you out of that cadet uniform.
Oh my God. Which floor is changing room? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're going up to the chief's office first.
It was just a I'm sorry. I'm so excited right now. It's not even funny.
No, you should be. You should be proud of yourself. Let's see. How did I copy that? What the? Why are you not in the K-pad? That's weird. This stupid thing pulled this crap the other day. Didn't want to let me in. Riley, what is you FA? What? It's like three.
Frank, AAA,
Yeah.
8343. Excuse me, 8348.
Okay, so you should be on this page. Riley Rohde, there you are. Okay.
I'm like so excited right now. It's not even fucking
Yeah,
funny right
like I
now.
said, normally I would already be done.
I think. Oh my God. You do have a question whenever you have a moment.
Oh, this thing is aggravating the living bejesus out of me. This is not complicated, I promise.
I don't think it is.
Well, some reason this K-pad. Okay, for now I'm not. I'll worry about that later. Let's see here. You should already have seen your do T/job for me, and you should already have seen your roles in your for your job. Can you confirm that for me? Yeah, do T/job, and then
I hit T/jobs, press enter. I didn't see anything.
Really?
Should I get off the radio and come back?
No, let me see. Sergeant, senior. Okay, Riley Rohde, there you are. Yeah, it's weird because, yeah, you're not in the K-pad, and I don't understand why. And it's not letting me even pull you up, and that's disturbing in its own right. Because you said FAA 8348.
AAA 8348. It's F3As. Yeah, F3As 8348.
Yeah, for some reason it, yeah. Because I should be able to hit that, and it'll bring you up, and I tell it to, I can edit it and change your call sign and all that, but that's all right. We'll kind of go about this a little bit different. Give me just a minute here. I'm getting ready to post all your stuff in email. I'll let command know that you have passed. Let's see. Is it RODIE?
It's RODRIE.
RIE. Okay.
It's Rodri.
Rodri. All right, paste. Okay.
I'm coming right back. Okay.
No, you're fine. Take your time.
Okay.
No, you're fine. Okay. All right, let's go into Discord. We'll start here. All right, I've let command know that you passed. Let's see, Riley, are you on?
Do you want to know the best part of all of this?
What would that be?
You were my arresting officer when I was out there on the street struggling, and you're now my certifying officer.
Oh. Master roster. Okay, Riley, let's find your. There you are. Copy. You are going to be Lima 65.
Lima 65.
Yes, ma'am. See, you got promoted on 12/7/2024. Active North America. I don't know why that's a wrong color, but we can fix it. All right, Lima 65. All right. I guess I can delete this one out of the cadet one. Don't need it anymore.
Lima 65. Heard that.
There you go. As far as I'm, and you should have your new call sign in Discord as well. I've changed that. Oh, I got to change your roles. Duh. Let's see here. Hey, dummy. All right, let's take the cadet off of you. Oh, that was dumb.
Do you think we'll be able to change my outfit as well?
Yeah, you can. You can go change your outfit. That's fine. While I finish up
I
here.
have no. Yeah, I have no idea what to put on.
Go into emails and look under. I believe it's under. I gotta find it. There's a uniform under information, and then hit uniform, and then click on that, and then scroll up until you find the female trooper which is the picture underneath the cadet. And that's what you should look like. You actually might just be able to put that code in there.
Oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna actually go change. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Either of you guys in your here?
Yeah, I can hear you, Tanner. I'm kind of
So
updating.
I got a question for you. So you know when you go into like the services app and you clock on for duty.
Okay.
Somehow I've got into the services app and now have a list of all the PD officers. However, there is no back button to get out of it. How on earth do I get out of it so I can clock on?
I've done that once before. I remember how I'd. Oh, go to messages.
So open up messages.
I think that's it. And
Okay.
does it say job and like personal?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Like it was from the services app. I somehow brought up a
Yeah.
list. I don't know how.
Yeah, I just did it too. God damn it.
I suppose you know your white-haired lady.
Excuse me?
Hey, she's
Yeah,
a brand new officer.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, sorry,
here, I got it. Tanner,
Yeah.
when
How do
you
get out of it?
wait a minute, how'd I do that? Okay, police.
To make sure my attire was correct, I took it off.
Okay, see that? Look up. You see where it says all and available in the middle of the screen?
Congrats on passing your test.
Click that and drag it down, and that should get rid of it.
All right.
And it'll take you back to companies. Now you can go over to actions.
Thank Fuck.
I
was
told you
like, don't tell me
I'd
have
done
to
that once
fly out.
before.
It's like, don't tell me I have to fly out. I don't want to do
There.
shit.
That should
Thanks,
fix
mate.
it. You're welcome. No, this
Looking
is
good cadet.
Trooper Riley Rodri.
sir.
She
Hang on,
just
sorry, you're not a cadet anymore. Yeah,
no,
yeah, hang
she's
on.
not a cadet anymore.
It's
Good looking, good
okay.
trooper.
Limo 65 is my new call sign.
Oh,
Question
and
for
remember
you.
how you bound your ID like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're gonna have to do F8 unbind keyboard and whatever you have that bound to, and then go down to cadet questions, and you'll take out the name instead of cadet. You'll put trooper, and then your
I-
updated call sign.
I really should update this. It's a bit old.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Where's my ID? No. Does it still say cadet?
It doesn't say anything actually.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
that's
nothing
actually a good thing. That means you ain't got to unbind it. So now you just got to get the bind, which is under cadet questions in the emails.
okay.
And then here, hang on, let me find.
A question for you, trooper. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, about to be 35 this year.
Hey, somebody old like
Hey.
me.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I'm 33.
I'm
Yeah,
older than both of you.
right
I'm
up there.
45.
Fucking.
You know
well,
what, man? You have an old soul to you. It makes sense.
It's like finally some old people in this joint. It's just been me and Henry for, well, mostly Henry because I haven't been around, but me
Yeah,
and Henry.
mainly just me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all good.
yeah, it's good
Mhm.
times. It's none of these stupid pipsqueaks, these squeakers that are just
Riley,
getting our
are you
voice,
clocked
you know,
on
deep
duty?
voices.
Excuse me?
Are you clocked on duty in emails?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
I just-
yeah, I should be.
Okay. No, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just it was just an honest question.
No, actually, I just clocked in. I guess from all the standing around, it clocked me out.
Why can I not find you all of a sudden? What the hell?
I'm clocked in as we speak.
There's only a few people on radio, though. Are you guys on a different radio channel or something?
Yeah, we're on
Just
2.
not on.
Cause I haven't.
We're on
Yeah, she can change over to 1 whenever she's ready. That's fine.
Yeah, the cool channel.
the cool channel. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's the channel.
Question. Is there any way to make my shoes blacker, or is this just we're just gonna go ahead and follow what's there?
I mean, you could always just have a look at different shoes if you really wanted to. I don't think anyone's going to crash you too hard if you have a slightly different shoe on.
Honestly,
enough.
I'd long as somebody above me is not saying anything, like I said, as long as your basic uniform looks the way it's supposed to, shoes, as far as I'm concerned, is not a make or break thing. Long as they're black, that's the only thing I ask.
It might also be because the female shoes don't have a shoe that's like the
Yeah,
same as the
like I
male
said, cause
shoes.
yeah, the female attire is definitely different than the male, no doubt about it.
But I'm sure if there's something similar, then go for it, right? As long as it's not like a bloody I don't know, like flippers from a pool flippers. Or
Yeah,
something,
that
you
I'm
should
not
be
going to
fine.
allow.
God,
But
no, I would never.
Riley,
wear
I just
flippers.
DM'd you the bind. That way you didn't have to go find it, and obviously take out
Mm.
whatever number you're going to bind that to the same number that you did to flash your badge or whatever, right? And then you're going to take out the title, put in trooper or call sign, trooper first. You can type your whole name in there if you choose, or you can just put first initial dot space last name, however you want to do it. I'm okay with either one. And like I said, obviously, if you don't get to it right away, it's not a make or break kind of thing. But but it's kind of nice to do. Now I gotta change Draco's shit because whoever promoted him didn't do it right. Tanner, I never would have believed in a million years when I got to command and then high command and now back to command that the paperwork would be as sloppy as what it is from our command plus people. I mean, it's awful.
Yeah. I just don't really care. So
yeah, you don't have to anymore.
I have noticed though that yesterday was a bit of a shit house. Sorry for the French if you're not don't really like saying it. But,
hey,
no, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about her since I don't know her. But yeah, it's I don't know. It feels like it's different waves, different relaxations and whatever. But I feel like it's way worse than what it used to be when I was me and Flash were the top dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I find just little goofy things all the time. It's just cleaning, auditing this, and I find this, or I audit this, and I find this,
Hey,
or the master roster is not consistent with Discord, or
do you ever find that you need to write a note when you're like in character and you're like sorry, in city and you just want to be able to do it without having to like fart around?
I mean, honestly, not really. I just see it and take care of it right then and there, and whatever it is whatever it is. It's.
See, can you please have a look at that
Uh,
on the ground in front of you?
Get it to the right side of the eyes here. Yes, it says hello.
Did you know you can do that?
Actually, I did not. How did you do
It is
that?
a correct. Think about /notes, and it brings up a little notepad in your eyes that you can just write stuff down and drop it and give it to somebody if you need to.
Is it note or notes? It's
Notes
plural.
with an S.
Yeah, it's plural. I see that.
And the thing is, like, you can just write it down and then just get rid of it in your eyes and open it back up, and your note will still be there. So you can quickly jot something down and then bam, do your own shit and then come back.
Oh, there it typed at the end of your note. Okay. So I should be able to, in theory, go out here and press it. Yep, there we go. And then tell it to drop, and then you should be able to pick it up and see that I typed the same thing. All right.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice. I never knew you could do that.
So you could share notes. You can obviously shred them, get rid of them off the floor. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I didn't know you could do that.
You could be doing like a little interview or something and just put some notes down, or talking to somebody in a car, and bam.
Yeah, a lot of times if I'm doing anything like that, then I'm typing in my notepad.
Well, how do you show that?
Think about so do T/notes. So like open up a little thing and then just type in /notes with an S.
Oh, nice.
And you can just type stuff into it, and then you can just get rid of it out of your eyes and it'll stay there, or you can drop it and it'll put it on the ground so somebody can pick up, or you can just shred it.
All right. I mean, Henry, that's for you to pick up. Oh, okay.
Okay. I will in just say I'm working on something. Like I said, I if I'm up in this office, chances are I am working on something.
But then somebody picks it up, you can read it and you can add your own thing, drop it down again, pick it up, and you just like do like a round circle of the fucking note.
Okay, why can I not?
Oh, this is actually quite literally awesome. I love it.
There's some other random. I was just bored one day and I was literally just doing / and just typing random crap in, and I found it. Some people know about it, some people don't.
Okay, Dre.
Oh, another really good one is now this is something that you really shouldn't be using, but it's a little bit sneaky. So there's a tool that you can use if you think about /POL charge, one word. It brings up a little thing in your eyes. Now, you do not use it to charge people or anything, but it tells you who's around you. Now, you can't use it in any sort of roly-poly sense or anything like that, but it's pretty nifty to get an idea of, outside of the roly-poly sense of people around you. When you're like having a chat or something, it'll give you like a 15, 20-meter radius of who's around you. And it will also tell you those little invisible little peeps as well. So it tells you everybody. So even if you got like a little, let's say you got like a gov member flying above your head, it will tell you that they're there. But you can't use it in any sort of like real capacity. It's just there for more to see who's around you.
So I keybind it to a certain flex and it's not working. It didn't say it was an issue.
What did you keybind?
I keybind my ID.
Weird.
Well, it's okay. I'll just keep pulling up my badge. On my badge, it still says Hotel 107.
You probably need to have it updated in the MDT, I'm assuming.
Yeah, here, Tanner, can you? It won't let me do it. I've tried and tried and tried. I've typed in her CID more times than I can count, and it just will not pull her up.
What is your name anyway, ma'am?
My name
What's your
is
name?
Riley Rodri.
Okay, cool. Once it loads, that spinny thing. What's your call sign now?
Lima
My
65.
call sign right now.
Sorry, Lima something.
65. 65.
Hi, Henry.
I think I need to redo you in the re-promote you this way as well. If memory serves, entity West SB first. Actually disappeared. I was going to ask her to try a badge again.
Let me in.
What the hell? Do I hear Tina and Keiki?
Oh.
Like Johnny, like
What are you clowns down there doing?
All you gotta do is
Ow. That left a mark.
And then it'll update in the MDT.
What are you all doing here?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We were talking to James.
Oh.
Tina, there's a spider. Right
Yeah,
there,
Tina has a spider.
You have crabs.
Hey,
okay.
shut up.
It's not fucking.
Ah!
No, I was
Who
not.
is this?
Chris is.
That's our newest cadet, man. Please don't saw him in half.
I could have sworn you spelled it differently, but that's still not popping up.
Hey.
It's not. Can you read it out?
It was happening with somebody else. Do you mind if I just fingerprint you? Then I'll do your state ID.
Who is this?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead. I don't care.
That's your
Please
brother.
do not try to saw me.
I won't.
We're gonna get that helmet off you.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, it's okay. Come here.
Are you ugly?
No, it's okay.
Yes, exactly. That's why I want to keep it on.
Take it off.
Sorry. That's why I keep
I'm
that.
straight.
What the fuck?
Bro, why are you cuffing her, bro?
Wait a minute. Hasn't Josh Martin been moved up to trooper?
Well, just out.
Yeah, he has been moved up to trooper.
Okay.
Is he
What
the
else?
one with the earrings?
Yes.
I don't know.
Guys, I think
You
it's time
don't
for
know
me to
your
come
own
inside.
officers?
I don't
believe
see
he has an
everybody.
earring.
I thought he does have an earring. It's a gold earring.
You might be talking about Mr. Martin, not actually John Martin.
No,
Or
Josh Martin.
Yeah, Josh, that's what I meant.
But
Okay. No, they
Mr.
moved his stuff
Martin.
up. They just didn't delete it.
Who's Mr. Martin?
No, that's Martin Perry.
Yeah.
I don't know who that
Oh,
is.
please call me.
I think that was the one we kidnapped last night.
He's head of
You
marshals.
kidnapped Martin Perry?
We kidnapped. Oh,
No way you
Martin.
kidnapped Martin Perry.
Wait, what's her name? Sophia.
I'm talking about the Angel Martin.
Yes, that's who I'm talking about, Martin
Oh,
Perry.
yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
talking
not
about-
who we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, it is.
Not- But that's the one we kidnapped. Yeah, but that's not the
Yeah.
one. That's
Wait a
not the
minute.
cop
Wait a
we're
minute. Are
talking
you
about.
two clowns? Are you the ones that supposedly kidnapped my
But
wife that I didn't know I had?
no, but
we were with your
her
wife,
when
and
it
then she got
happened.
kidnapped from us. Because guy, we kidnapped like reverse kidnapped her.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't
What?
seen her today, which I'm okay with that. But that's
I'm very
perfectly
sad about it. I love her. I saw Tia today though.
Do you mind if I test drive it?
fine. I gotta go
What?
to this fucking roster again.
I ain't say nothing, bro. Get that saw out my face.
Or what?
Ow.
Yeah.
How much are you selling the Evo
See.
We get to kill Henry. Yay!
We do? Holy shit.
Die.
I wish I could.
Alright.
Oh.
And the fun squad.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting that, was you?
I'm just
No.
gonna.
What's wrong? Oh, I'm out of food and water.
That door is
Guys,
unbreakable.
unlock the door.
Does somebody have like good food and good water?
No, it's not.
Yeah, come here.
Yes.
What, you be buying that gas station shit?
Well, come here if you want anything.
I'm right here.
Guys, I'm
Well-
applying to PD.
You have a spider.
Ah, fuck.
Me and Tina are coming to join PD.
You guys will never be in
Henry
PD.
said we're not allowed to.
Yeah, huh?
Hell yeah, brother. You ain't lying.
Yes, Tina, that spire is wicked.
Still? I just jumped.
Hey,
Well,
Henry.
That's why
apparently you need to try again. What's up, man?
How you doing, Henry?
I'm
Slow
alright. I've been doing a cadet test the last 2 hours.
Everyone I've talked to so far hasn't really.
Thank you,
Has
Henry.
been doing something. So
Where's
I don't really
Han?
know. Where's
Actually, I have.
how's it? What?
Oh, she asked me where Han was. I go, hell if I know. I'm not Han's keeper.
How's the stream going?
Got some folks in here watching.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Got a couple
Yeah, just keep it
YouTubers,
up,
a
man.
couple Twitchers, and one kick.
Kickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, kick is hard though.
Yeah, the platform's not near as big, and
But
getting
it's still-
recognized
I mean,
is
it's
a lot harder.
popular.
But you know,
Popular, but it's hard to get recognized.
it's all good.
Yeah.
I have people come into my stream from Kick all the time wanting me to add them on Discord. I can guarantee $1,000 a stream. Yeah.
I can get you popular. Send me $5,000 cash app.
Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that.
Followers.
What?
But, you know, like I said, the
Yeah.
stream grows a little bit every day. So
Yep. Well,
Why
guess
does
who's
this
your
cop just give
newest
me
headache?
drugs?
It's gonna
That's
be me. Just
crazy.
got ranked up to attorney, and Sonny's
Where's
about
Han
to, Sonny's
at?
retiring.
Han's not in.
yeah, you won't
Oh
be a
my
headache.
God.
Yep.
Like I
Sonny
said,
trained me, so you know how I'm about to be.
I have a good relationship with Sonny for the most part. Grant, I don't think Sonny always enjoy negotiating with me because I'm a firm believer of accountability for your actions. But with that being said, that doesn't mean I won't work with you. I just, you're trying to, if I'm starting at 50 and 50 or whatever, and you're trying to pitch me 10 and 20 or what, yeah, I'm not going to buy that. But,
Yeah.
as long as you're reasonable, then I'm usually pretty easy.
Yeah. Just make sure you get these cops in check, man. I'm not gonna say who,
What?
but
What?
my last couple cases, I got
What?
2 out of 3 of them released freely for what they did.
Good.
So just make sure they're in check. But all right, Harry, I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm gonna show them around the city. Try to
Alright.
find them some place to work, or
I got
some
you.
people to hang out with.
All right, man. Here, give me your number. That way, if for some reason I ever need an attorney, or I can.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Don't hang on. I'm sending mine to you. There you go.
All right, thank you, Henry.
You're
you
welcome.
have a good one, sir.
You too, man.
You're weird now.
All right. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You two clowns right here.
The elephant.
I want to be. What the?
Oh, sorry.
Why are you ladies here? What can PD
We're
do for
always
you?
wanna
here,
be
and you
in
always
PD.
ask, why are we here?
I do.
We're
Well,
just
why
here to
are
be
you here?
I want to be in PD. Let
You
me in.
are not going to be PD.
Why?
Well, for one, I
have
make
no
that
real
decision.
power.
I
Why
do have
Me.
power.
No.
No, yeah, he can definitely make that decision.
You're just
No.
mad because you literally lost us as soon as I started driving away earlier.
Oh, I was too far from my car. It wasn't a fair fight. That's okay.
It wasn't fair. Tina.
GG's. Hey, GG's. I'm not a sore loser.
GG's, it was fun.
But,
I'm glad I didn't lose my $500.
Oh, yeah. You
got
was willing to go to jail over a $500
No,
fine.
it was he was gonna fine me $500, but I decided to drive away instead.
So you'd rather go to jail instead of $500?
Well, I didn't lose my $500 or go to jail.
No,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
my
that's
I parked my
kind.
car too far away. to get back in it. And that car that
gonna
Keiki
catch
has
What you
actually.
eating? What you eating? Let me get some.
Jerk chicken platter that Henry just gave me.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't need it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't need it.
Sorry, God.
You
Wait a minute. The
really do
last
not
couple
need
times
it.
I've seen you two
looking at?
clowns, where's your ringleader?
Don't worry about it.
She's
That-
not our ringleader, first of all. I do perfectly fine without her.
I think I'm more likely the ringleader.
She's
No.
the fucking ringleader.
No, she
What
is.
about that 3 weeks where you were just mute? Everybody else had to talk
Oh
for
God,
you.
you was mute. I remember that.
Yeah.
Who,
Your
me?
little.
No, your
slash me all
shadow.
the time.
Oh, because I was sick.
Oh.
Did you guys tell
Yeah,
Sandy
you
I
got
told her I
something
hope
about-
she never comes back?
No.
No.
Because I meant every word of that shit.
You
And
want
I
me to
mean
tell
every
her?
word of it. I
can
cannot
tell her right
stand
now.
her. I can't stand her. I
Get that flashlight out my face.
Get that saw out of my face.
No.
Then
If it makes you
no.
feel any better, she's employed now, so she can't fly in as much.
Oh.
No.
Henry, I outshoot you, by the way. It
That
has to
big
be a
gun
fair
don't
fight,
scare
first
me.
of all.
come here, Goofy.
Goofy!
Yes, Goofy.
Don't talk to her like that.
Well, when you run around acting,
Damn, Cushy nailing your head.
don't you all have something to do?
Yeah, it is.
Like out there in the city. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of opportunities or.
No.
Oh, she told me a minute
Henry.
ago they were doing oxy runs.
Shh, fucking snitch.
I
You
told
have-
you I was the snitch.
Wait a minute,
He just gave me an
Are
oxy,
you
by the way.
serious right
No,
now?
He just gave me an oxy, by the way.
No,
Tina.
No.
What?
Do you have any illegal drugs on your person?
Not over 15.
So you do.
No, don't hand them to me.
Not anymore. Whoa, wait,
Why
your
in the hell would you come to
pistol.
PD with illegals on you? I mean,
I thought there's a limit.
I'll just
I thought
keep
it's
it.
okay.
there is a limit, but it's
No,
not 15.
What's the limit?
I'm not telling you. That's your job to figure that out.
Okay, then can I have my obviously under the limit oxy back?
I don't know. You just put it in my pocket.
What?
I don't
didn't
like.
mean
I don't
to.
like people
Henry?
reaching in my
Yes.
pockets.
You said
What
I
if
could
I
put them
I
there.
can be a receptionist? I can just like stay right there.
Thank you.
I don't know. You'd probably be like trying to like be over friendly with people that would come in and like maybe try to get somebody's number or I don't know.
So are you saying you're gonna call me a slut right now?
No, I'm not calling you a slut.
No,
Henry.
not at all.
Akia, welcome in. Thanks for the follow.
Kia.
Hi, Kia.
Hi, Kia. Welcome in.
No, I don't use the word slut or hoe or anything. I don't treat women
Okay.
like that. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm more respectful than that.
But that's what you just implied.
No, that's not what I implied. That's what you interpreted. There's a difference.
No, no.
We found another police bike earlier.
Let
We
me
were
have
gonna
it.
FaceTime you riding it, but we don't have your number.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I think that's for a reason.
Well, yeah, because we don't want it. We just thought it was pretty funny on
Hello.
the police bike. Why are you laughing?
That shit's funny.
Nothing is funny.
And now you're gonna die. You're too close.
It went literally right through you. That's crazy.
I'm too skinny.
Remember when you missed?
Are
like
you
10
serious?
shots on that down guy?
Watch this.
Oh.
You're hitting my saw.
Yeah. For an emote, that's a solid. There.
Oh.
That was better.
Can I have a taser?
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because.
That was the best part about being EMS.
Because you could carry a taser.
Yeah.
Well,
I carried my gun.
you shouldn't have got blacklisted.
I'm not blacklisted, by the way. I resigned. Thanks.
Oh.
Because fuck that bitch Fiona.
What's the status on the officer down?
What's the status
Oh,
on
God.
that 1099?
He's in PD, so I'm gonna assume he just ran out of food.
If you need me, go check on Johnson. If you need me,
No, I'll get it.
I'll come back. Come down and help you.
What's the best place to sell oxys and stuff?
How the fuck would I know?
Oh, I don't know. You didn't do time before you were PD?
Cakey wakey.
Yeah, my bad. This cadet don't know how to drink or eat.
What are you eating?
Whopper.
Whopper.
The little chocolate balls.
Whoa. Oh.
No, a Whopper sandwich.
Yeah, that shit was cool, wasn't it?
You know, Whopper does sound kind of good.
Whopper? Oh, you are saying Whopper like chocolate.
Yeah, the little...
Not the Whopper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Damn, Cakey, maybe you'd be worth keeping around after all if you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you apply in PD in the Premier Discordia?
Yeah.
And apparently Johnson, somebody in my chat thinks you're cute.
Who?
Aww.
I'm just the messenger. So let's try this again.
See, this is why I need to be like the first face you see when you walk in PD.
We're trying to have a professional look about us, Miss Wiki. The way you're dressed would not suffice. You would have to look professional and, you know, look the part.
Your red hair is not very professional.
I was kidnapped by the Christmas bandits, and this is what I had to do to survive.
Stop trauma dumping. Just
yeah, that happened. I got kidnapped by the same people, and I had a hat glued to my head, and I had to cut my hair off. It just grew back.
That fast?
Yeah.
Oh.
He used Rogaine or called Boxley or Hair Club for Men.
Why don't you just like dye yours then?
I don't know.
Are you still scared that they're gonna come back for you?
Yeah, they told me yesterday they was going to get me again. They didn't, but they wouldn't have got me the first time if they hadn't pulled up and surrounded me while I was trying to help a brand new civilian in the city, and they kind of cheated. They boxed me in.
Yeah,
that's evil.
They pulled up and surrounded me at a gas station while I was getting gas.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Henry, do you remember that time we kidnapped you? Well, actually, you don't because you died and we stole your body cam. But do you remember that?
Unofficially, I remember having a dream about it, and I still have it.
This is some bull.
What?
That's a bad dream because it didn't happen.
It was a bad dream.
It's so weird because I had the same dream too.
Just finishing up the ready for deployment for this cadet.
10-4.
Why do you have a microphone out now?
Okay.
I mean, don't you guys have something to do other than pester me?
No, we drove around in the city for 3 hours, and this is the first interaction we fucking had, except for somebody that stole Kiki's car. And then
Well, did you guys go to Bahama Mamas to the event?
Yeah, and it's laggy as fuck.
It was poop.
What that big ass microphone for?
Does it fucking matter?
She has a hard time hearing and it's connected to her hearing aids.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Hasta la vista. I love you, brother.
Do you have anything better to do, Henry? Because you're just
Yeah, I always have stuff to do. That's the thing. I'm always busy.
Oh, me too.
Says who? Says me. I have a shitload.
No, I said me too.
No, you're never busy.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
If you're always busy, then why?
Yeah, if you're always busy, why are you here? Then won't you go out there and handle your business?
This is my business.
No, it's not.
Yeah, huh?
No, it's not.
How is this not my business?
What business do you have here?
This.
So what is this?
Explain what?
This.
What?
This.
What?
Let me tell you why you can't explain it, because you don't have any.
Elaborate on this.
On what?
Oh my goodness.
This, you guys know. Ah! You know what this is.
Oh, hell no.
No. Yeah.
Hell.
Get Tina.
I'm a fucking gamer. Did you see that shit?
Status on that 1099.
Wait, take me back. Take me back. I'm proud of myself.
Wow, I hit her.
Ow!
Sorry.
Next.
So since when do you guys put like AP pistols into the auction or whatever?
Because they're class
Since
twos.
they're
How'd
class
you get out of
twos.
your cuffs? Get your ass back in cuffs.
You are cuffy. No, but usually when we get arrested,
Stop
they get
hiding
given
behind
back.
I'm not.
Well, it
But
just depends. It's
that
a.
time it was docked.
Come here,
Keep
Goofy.
following me. It's so weird.
But that is a. Is it just like you guys give them
There's
back if
no-
you want to? Like,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
at our discretion.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just
Cause-
like if we didn't shoot, we get it back. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I meant to get cakey. My bad.
I'm on my way to that first 1099. Check out what's going on. Looks like he's up in the mountain.
Damn.
But it's
I'm pretty
okay,
sure
since
Cortez is off duty. He
since
hasn't
we
been on
lose our
duty all
guns
day.
now, there's like no point in holding back at his
I
team,
just
right?
want to check to make sure he's
I mean, all you gotta
No,
do
that's
is
fine.
carry a promo.
That shit costs so much money.
Just buy a cheap one for like 300K.
That's all my money right
Why
there.
are you cuffing me?
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail? No, you're going to jail for kidnapping.
Plus, I need
No.
a car. Not a.
You have a car right there.
That's probably
That's
Cakey's car.
stolen.
It's
it's
stolen.
not.
So you just
Henry, stop. It's my car.
wasted all my gas.
Why are you playing on your iPad?
Hmm?
What are you doing with my car?
Get out of my car.
Please don't deport it or depot it. Please, 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 please.
No.
Do you know how much this costs?
Nope.
You want to know?
No.
What's funny?
You two just kill me.
Oh, thank you.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've wasted enough time. I have stuff to
Wasted?
do. Yes, wasted.
I know you had fun. Don't lie.
I have things to do.
We're highlighting your day. We make it so much better.
You're highlighting my day.
Yeah, we're the highlighting your day.
And how is that?
Isn't that right, chat?
What?
We're
I
the
mean,
highlighting.
I don't
what?
understand why you, yeah, just have a good day.
But the only way we're gonna have a good day is here at
You
PD.
guys are still here.
What'd
We
you
were
say?
gone for like 30 seconds.
What'd you say?
I said we're the highlight in Henry's day because he said he wasted a bunch of time.
Sir. That lady in the pink car fucking shot at me, bro.
Lady in the pink car that went the other way.
The one that just passed you. They just shot at me.
Why'd they shoot at you?
I don't fucking know. They just started shooting at me.
All right, I'm on my way to the depot to get my car. I'll see if I can't track them down.
Okay.
I saw the pink car. All units check the P-chat. Hollywood's at Lost MC Block getting kidnapped as we speak. Need everybody to respond.
Dan 4. I see his tracker. He's gonna be in a white Dodge. They're gonna be headed eastbound Mirror Park Boulevard. No, it's not gonna be the white Dodge. Correction.
Does anybody know what happened to Tanner?
10-2. I have Hollywood over here.
All right, I'm going to go check on Tanner, and then I'll be back to check on you guys.
Alright, I got Hollywood. Yeah, he fell out of the car. They blew up at the gas station.
Oh, that's priceless.
They were already out of the car, so I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm gonna take Hollywood to the hospital real quick though.
All right, 10-4. I'm almost 10-23 on Tanner's location.
10-4.
Is that a code 4, guys?
I'm getting ready to find out.
10-4.
Yeah, they blew up at the gas station.
That's what I told you.
10-4.
All right, you guys blow up. Oh, whoops, wrong gun. Sorry. Tanner, if you guys just blew up, go ahead and /help. I assume that is the case.
Alright, Hollywood is now getting help at the hospital.
What the hell?
Yeah, the officer downs are code 4. They blew up at the gas station.
10-4. Are any of my game wardens online?
No. First of all, the car was off. I had it off. I turned it off twice because I thought I misspelled it.
Hey,
It was a spark. It could have been the sparks in the back, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm so sorry, I killed you, man. So.
You guys want to lift or what?
Henry, are you able to take us to the depot so we can collect the car?
Yep. That's why I stuck around.
No, it should be in the depot. Maybe. If it's not in the depot, it might appear. You might have to just wait till after.
Well, most of the time they go to the depot.
Yeah,
when they
I
blow
did
up.
depot it. Yeah.
No, fair enough. Like,
That's
when I
not. You know
pulled
what?
up- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, not having the best run for the new car so far.
No, I'm not. Got flown out twice and exploded. I knew I shouldn't have bought it. No, I'm kidding. It's a nice car. It is. I like it. I like the way it handles. I like the way how it makes the turns and everything. It's gonna be helpful, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all trying to kill me? I'm putting my seatbelt on this time for sure.
Dude was trying to kill us.
Trust me, you don't want to be driving one of these cars without a seatbelt on.
No.
If only just so it doesn't make the beeping noise all the time.
Henry, thank you.
At the very worst, if we
Hang on, don't pull your vehicle out yet because Premier Tow is literally getting ready. Okay, now you can. And once you pull it out and turn and get towed again.
Thank you, Henry.
You're welcome. Just make sure it's drivable before I take off.
I
Not
don't even think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's not drivable. Not letting me get in. I'm gonna depot. Can I depot it? No, I can't. It's not drivable.
Normally they drive with a little bit.
Here, I got an idea. Ah! I don't want to get in my car. Is it locked?
Don't know.
Hey, is it locked?
It's unlocked now.
Okay.
Or it's been unlocked, yeah. It's no, when I went to go pull it out, it said it was the engine was dead.
Oh.
All right, it's okay. I'll come back for later.
Do repair
I'll wait
kits
till I fly back in. I'm sure it'll be good
Yeah,
to go.
you can go to the hardware store and get them. I'll take you down there.
Yeah. The hardware store to get what?
Repair kits.
Oh no! I don't think you need to because I'm just gonna go get another car. I'll pull out a PD car. When I fly back in, this should be ready to go. No.
We're literally around the corner from hardware store.
Yeah, the hardware store is literally just to the south of us.
We'll make it drivable, and then you just take it to Redline, and they'll fix it up and do all the work for you at the same time.
Tanner, are you coming?
I was just gonna hang around here, but might as well. Nothing better to do.
Oh my goodness. Hey, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna be in my head, okay?
Yeah, like I said, the trip's not far, but it'll take a minute.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll wait.
No, it's okay. All right. Yeah, just walk up to her, and I think it's Third Eye, if I'm not mistaken.
Repair kit, right? Not the toolkit.
Yeah, and how many of them did you get?
I got a repair kit.
Here, I'll buy you a couple.
Wait, do I need more?
Yeah.
Wait, how many do you need?
The repair kits aren't very good unless they've changed them.
But the idea would be to put the extras in your boot, so that way if you need them, they've got them, sort of thing. Or put them in your glovey.
Okay, to use those, you have to put them in your hotbar. It could be any one you want, it doesn't matter. And then press that number that you put it in.
$11? Jesus. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How many do I need to use? Do you
Use them
think?
all.
Oh, wow.
Actually, I think of it. Used to when you had an exploded car.
Who's at the depot right now?
Me, Riley, and Henry.
What happened to the car?
So it was on at the service station. I went to fill it up and boom.
You go O'Reilly for that now.
So now we're trying to repair it in the here, so we can take it to like Redline or wherever.
MRPD saws in place. You can fix it.
Yeah, but we couldn't even drop it out of the depot.
Type shit.
Oh, now I got an audience. I love this.
Yep, you do.
Why on earth are you driving that? That doesn't seem very PD.
Game warden. I'm about to go out to the country,
Wardens.
so.
Fuck wardens. Are you sure it didn't seem to do anything?
Code. Nah, it's gonna be code 4.
Seriously?
That was pretty close there, sir.
What'd you say about game wardens?
Suck my
Oh, what kind of repair kit is this?
I hope.
You hope what, bitch?
Code 4?
10-4. It's
It's
just a
code 4.
flat box shot.
Get teabagged on, bitch. I'm gonna leave before he gets back up and shoots me.
What if I pop my head and come back? Or should be fixed?
Probably. You may have to open a ticket and have
By the way,
Gov to come down and
red
fix
line
it.
is open.
Redline fix it?
The gate's open. I'm not seeing anyone in there though.
Yeah, I'm out of repair kits.
You need something at Redline?
Riley, I think was gonna head up there.
Here, do T/report
I can go up there and do something to her
space and then right depot at vehicle
Can you do
won't
on the road repairs?
can't move
No, it
or
has
something
to
like
be
that,
at the
and one of the
shop.
angels will come help you. It may take a minute, but
Deport
I
what?
think she's gonna go there, get a new paint job and all that. Anyways.
yeah, just tell depot at depot vehicle won't can't get in vehicle to or move. Yeah.
I feel really bad because I was the one who was trying to fill it up and made it explode. I'm so
Henry,
sorry.
did you catch that?
I got her making a T/ report because she still can't get in the vehicle. But yeah, her red line's open. I can call Sam if I need to.
Well, Johnson over here can do work there.
Oh, okay.
I feel really
Who
bad.
is
I'm so
the
sorry.
Evo in front of the side by
No,
side?
don't apologize at all.
Subaru or whatever it is.
Honestly, can we just call? Can we call anybody to come pick it up from red light?
No, nobody tows, unfortunately.
All right.
Can they like repair it like on site? Do they have like better repair tools or something?
Oh, I don't know. Let me call Sam and see what she says.
Because in my first couple of weeks in the city, when I went to
All
go
right,
fill up
Sam's
my
not in the
car,
city.
I blew it up. But the next time I flew in, it was good to go. So I think it just takes a while.
That's probably because it's the city probably did a tsunami.
That's fair enough.
Quebec 21, you copy? Or Papa 21, not Quebec 21. Papa 21, copy.
It's okay.
Here, I got something that might help you.
We get additional units on standby around the left MC block. Quebec 13, do we have anyone that can help Hollywood out real quick? We need units on standby.
Guys, let's
I'll
go.
be up
This
there in
car's
just a
not
second.
worth it to wait behind.
I just did a T/ report trying to get the angels to come down and fix it for you, okay? Just be patient.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Banner, are you sure?
Yeah, like I
If you
said, I'm
wanna go, you
coming.
can go. It's okay.
I know you're coming, but we got 3 people right now. We got 7 people on radio.
Well, Tanner and her are in a prayer, so like I said, they're not. I told them to stay.
Oh, alright. I can't get a response from Frazier because his fucking radio is broken.
Yeah, his radio ain't working. You guys said you're at Lost MC block up by casino.
Yeah, Hollywood's gonna go in there. If we get 9 not in there, you know.
Yeah, I'm in Mirror Park. I'm coming.
Alright, just stay.
John Deere, pick me up.